Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Brewskis of the Broskis with me and Marty. Just a little quick introduction on here because we're just going to quickly jump on Instagram, have a neck a bit of whiskey and vodka, and then we're back onto here pretty sharpish in 7 minutes with Ed from the Netherlands. We've got a couple of beers, but we'll let him introduce them because I think it'll be better for him to say it than me.
Yeah, he definitely needs to say the name.
Definitely. Yeah, let's jump straight onto Instagram and just to really say hello to the IG mob. That's all. We're just waiting on Marty. You just going, hello, I'm just waiting for Steve. And
I was just quickly sending Ed something like the details for this. But while I'm sending this and we are just waiting for that, obviously, I just want to plug it in now as well right at the very beginning. But obviously the podcast as well. Obviously, we really would like you to drop us a subscribe on YouTube. Obviously, we'll give all the links that we'll ever need there as well. And then even when it comes to the downloadable format on not Android for Android on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, please obviously drop us a like, download it there, listen to it, just let us know what you think as well, because we are obviously still trying to push that vote to 100 on the subscribers on YouTube as well. We do have a competition coming up in a couple of weeks' time as well. Well, I think we will have some pretty decent prizes, not just our prize. Well, we'll have some beer in there. We'll have some Beard Brothers merch in, and we'll see what else we can get as well. But yeah, that's all I just want to say. Just while you're obviously listening to us ramble here at the beginning, just drop us a quick like, comment, whatever on the socials. Massively appreciate it.
If you've already joined us on YouTube, you'll still be entered into the draw.
Definitely, yeah. So I was just saying, obviously, we were talking about it earlier on there, me and Steve as well. And we're saying how we're probably going to do it is the competition will run obviously on Instagram and on Facebook as well. But what we want is you to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to us as well. And once we do 800 subs on YouTube, what we'll do is we'll then go through all the subscribers that's there, whether you've subscribed to us before the competition starts or while the competition's running, and we'll just pick the winner from there. Obviously, it'll be random again. We don't just want Steve
Lord Hayden Burks to win every time.
Yeah. it will. Obviously, last time it was completely random. It was just lucky enough that he won it as well.
Hi.
But yeah, we'll definitely do another random one again. But yeah, that was it. That was all we're saying as well. So I'm just going to mute myself on here so we can get on this Insta, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just going to go get on this bad boy. What is going on, guys? Thanks very much for tuning in to another episode of Brewski with the Broskis. My name is Marty, one half of Beard Brothers Foods. As Steve always last, but it's a common thing to say now. We are waiting for Steve to join us. Once Steve does join us, we do have a couple of spirits to drink tonight, to be honest. We've not got much beer for Instagram, but we do have Maker's Mark Whisky and Heroes Vodka. So obviously once we get these cracked open, it's just obviously just to keep you guys ticking over, just keep our face in the loop for you as well, so you don't forget how beautiful we are. And then as you said, we'll get Steve in as well, and then we'll show off these as well. Some people probably already had Maker's Mark Whisky, some people probably already had Heroes Vodka. But like I said, if you haven't had them, we'll show you what they're all about as well. Hi, big dog.
All right, man.
Yeah, good. All right. Sorry, just instantly, as soon as I go on live, I have people in there.
No, I'm telling you that I was told that time to watch.
Oh, cool. Oh, you could have told us that later, but instantly, always a case. Always a case. But yeah.
So I was just 2 minutes claim to fame, didn't they?
That's it. Well, to be honest, I'm actually kind of chuffed that you interrupted us there, but like I said, know how Amelia's been playing football since the turn of year 7, for the girls' football team for the school. Well, she has there. They've been like training and stuff for the school. I think she trains every Tuesday morning, 7:30 till 8:30 before school, at school, and they've got the first.
Been knocked on the head, has it? Oh, I thought it was going to be knocked on its head, so he didn't have to get up early to tack around.
No. Well, it did get knocked on its head for a few months, obviously, while the clubs and stuff were out on the schools. But now the school teachers have sorted a friendly match out against another lasses school. So in a couple of weeks' time, they've got their first friendly. I think it was 2:30 or something. But it's me couple of weeks off on holiday, so I was make sure parents can come watch because I want to come and see.
All right, so we'll just drop
that
something in
won't
as
that
well
much.
then. We're dropping from Amelia for her, or Emily, whichever one it is.
Me.
Whichever. It's both the same to me. Anyway,
Okay.
DC Presidents are back, and our first game is on the 26th, is it?
Yes.
Right, it's on the Sunday around that date.
Sunday it'd be 28th, isn't it? Sunday. Oh no, the 27th. 27th. Yeah, Sunday 20. Yeah, Sunday 27th.
Split the difference. It is, because my barbecue gets delivered on the 28th. Yeah, so Sunday the 27th. It's the first game for a while, obviously, with everything that's happening. But we're back. We're playing Darlington Steam, bit of a local derby type thing. There's a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
It should be good. You playing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. So yeah, get yourself along. I think it's at Durham or somewhere. We'll drop the thing in if anyone wants to come and watch a bit of American football. It'll be a couple of quid at entrance fee, I think, just to help the club take over. But hey, it's a few hours, good bit of sport. Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong at all.
So that's that little plug. Quinny will be happy.
Definitely. I've got a sneaky feeling that I might have told Eddy 9:15 his time. I meant to say 10:15 his time, but it's fine. I'm sure he'll jump in here and he can see, and then when he jumps in, we'll just remind him on here as well. But yeah, you also seem to froze a little bit there as well, Steve. You must have some issues with it as well. Either that, or I'm getting some requests in here. Yeah. I don't know what's happened there. Steve's just dropped out there, so Steve's in there. Must be having an absolute shocker. But yeah, so again, when Steve obviously gets back in there,
you accept us back in.
I don't know what he's saying. He's signaling something to us. What you say? What you saying, Steve?
You need to get us back in, man.
Oh, I thought you left. I didn't know.
Get us back in. I've requested again. You need to get us back in. I've requested. It dropped us out.
Yeah, cool. There we go. I didn't know what was happening. I don't know what had gone on. I just seen you like giving it all this stuff there. There he is, back in the game.
There's one of my boys, Danny Frean. Do you know what? I was in training in the army back in 2001 with Danny. Mm-hmm. Cockney bloke, hell of a lad he was. I haven't really seen much of him lately, and he's just come back on Instagram again. All right, Danny, mate, nice to see you. Let's hope for an England win on Sunday, yeah?
Cool. Well, let's have a drink. Let's have a beer.
Yeah, so it's whiskey I'm having Maker's Mark.
And I'm having vodka, Heroes.
Maker's Mark is... it's a bit more expensive than likes of any other ones, but it's worth the little bit extra. Definitely worth it.
Well, I have no idea how much this was as you bought me it, so...
Heroes Vodka, it was around about £16, I think, for the bottle.
It's not too bad, is it? Not too bad. Military veterans as well, and it supports the troops.
And it is absolutely, I think it's a right snazzy bottle. It's a
it is.
Bottle,
as I said, as bottles can, it is pretty up there. Like I said, quite a good bottle, and I love the smell of it. Me, I hate the people that say vodka doesn't have a smell.
I know.
It's like it fucking clearly does.
Smirnoff smells like white lightning.
I know. As it's like people that don't drink it, or the people that do, and they're like, I haven't got a clue. So like, just get a grip.
What I love about Maker's Mark is the candle wax that they drip out of the top and take it off. Yeah,
it's class. Like it took us ages to open this bottle as well. Obviously, it was just a normal bottle, but it took us absolutely ages to open it.
Hope you're still not eating cocktails. Actually, Danny, I bought a couple of jars from B&M earlier. Like,
absolutely loves it.
Mate, you know what? Like, I used to buy like cocktails in the nappy, like literally, and I used to drink the juice. I kind of do that now. Like.
Oh no, I used to be the same. I used to drink the juice when I was little, but kind of do the same now.
Mate, no word of a lie. I was on a run, and I started sweating, and it smelled like cocktails.
It seems when you have sugar puss and actually piss think of it as well.
Pretty much like that, mate.
No, it's the same as like when I was a kid. I like pickled onions. I could eat a jar of pickled onions, but then drink the juice from it as well because it was so nice.
I love a bit of it.
I don't think
Kind
I
of
could do it now.
My stomach kind of tack it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I could do it now.
When we were younger, I used to like have cockles mussels with crab sticks, and like I used to put them on the bowl, and I'd tan the two vinegars
straight in. I used to when I was a kid and all, I used to do like mad stuff, like just used to like shots of fucking vinegar just for the crack.
Mate, I'll tell you what's a beaut, right? Is if you get like ice cream, right? Put some salted peanuts in the bottom, right? Right, I promise you, it sounds a bit grim. Some salted peanuts in, bang in some vanilla ice cream, give it a little bit of mix, eat it, mate. Beauty, because you get that bit of crunch in the ice cream. It's really good, like.
The little crunch. I'm just gonna just quickly message Ed while we're chatting as well, because
cheers, Danny. Whiskey for me, mate, as well.
And I said mine is the good old Heroes Vodka.
Oh, that's absolutely tremendous, that man.
I was going to say, like, after the week this week, it's been an absolutely crazy week going back to the office, so it's nice to get a
somebody has.
I know, that was all me.
Yeah, where's Marty? Why is he not replying in the group chat? He's in the office.
I know, I was like, you motherfuckers.
Not trusted at home, were you?
No. I burnt me on bridges, I think. But
I was talking to someone and they had to go back in the office, and I was like, and why do you have to go back? She's like, system issues. I was like, I had a few, like, and I was a bit worried that I'd get sent in.
Yeah.
She goes, how many we having? Like, I went, I don't know. Sometimes, like, some days I wouldn't have any, and other days I'd be a nightmare and have like 4 or something.
Yeah.
She's like, 4? I have 25 a day. I was like,
Jesus.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure I'll be all right then.
Yeah, mine was nowhere near as bad as that either, but like, so it just seemed to be like lengthy when they were happening, like 10 minutes and stuff.
I knew that's what Danny was doing. He's close protection. He's in Iraq at the moment. Dry as a book, so not allowed to drink. He's in Iraq, close protection off the bed. Anyway, Dan's been a lovely seeing you on here and a bit of interaction. Keep safe, mate.
Dropping in, buddy, and yeah, stay safe for sure. Stay
safe, and I'll send you a link so you can. Our podcasts are all on YouTube, mate. Loads of beer on there, bit good laugh. Might have to get you on one time, mate.
Definitely from live from Iraq.
How's the Heroes?
It's really nice. I was just obviously messaging Ed there because he's waiting and obviously in the weight room, so he's thinking he's got a big.
So it was right.
I don't know. I think I actually messaged him saying like 9:15 his time. I was meant to say 9:45. So yeah. So
anyways,
just for that years.
In the green room.
He's in the green room.
I shouldn't think what our green room looks like.
What the point? Who's going to be in our green room? That's what it is. Ed fell in. Yeah, that was on me.
Ed, how do you expect anything different from him, mate?
Look,
you've known him long enough.
We say the same thing every week. He's always give me the responsibility of being this fucking tech guy, and it doesn't happen. It's not.
That's what Gareth said. I went last night. I was like, I'm having a bit of technical difficulty. He's like, Martin been round like, hasn't he?
I'm sure Gareth's in here and all.
I think he has joined Gareth. He had some of the captain insane, or I'll not say what he said, but he said peaches and cream is amazing.
See, I like said. I think did I try it at the top or?
On my birthday, I had some.
I don't know if I can't remember if I tried any, but if I did, it'd probably be.
You were steaming.
I not believe fucking pulling out fucking
Graham whipping out the tequila.
I mean, it wasn't actually that coffee tequila wasn't that bad. Boy, there's there's some controversy coming up here. Wait till you see this one.
Mate, why are you stealing me unbelievable Jeff moments? You know, you're an absolute arsehole. Everyone knows you're Charlie Nicholas. You should wear glasses. You should wear glasses, but you don't because you're vain and like great comeback.
I like that. Some of the comebacks are fucking ridiculous. Nah, it's not handball. Never handball. He's pulled his fucking arms into his body. But is this one though? Is this one?
When I saw it first time, I didn't think that was like I've just seen it live there. I knew something was coming. See, on True's pulled his arms in.
Of course he is. He's took man himself small.
Oh, no, you can't. He's got like that, and it's gone. His body
That's
fit
it,
doesn't
yeah.
his arm.
He's pulled himself.
Oh, no, you can't have fuck. That's knee arm.
Of course he has, and he's made himself really small. It's he's made himself super small for it. But yeah, just going back to Gareth, I was working at home last week, and Christina messages like midday saying, "Do you know a lad called Gareth?" I was like, "I know loads of lads called Gareth." Like bit more specific. She was like, "Gareth Corsa." I was like, "I love Gareth. He's a really nice fella." She's like, "Oh," I was like, "Why are you asking?" She went, "Oh, I work with his auntie." I was like, "All right, auntie." I don't know, I forgot what she's called now. Joanne, I think she's called Joanne.
Auntie
like,
Joe.
Right. I was like, he comes on our podcast all the time. Like he loves it. He absolutely loves Big Brothers, and obviously we play American football. And she's like, when she come home, I was grilling. I was like, so how did the conversation come about then? And she's like, she went. Joanne was obviously scrolling through Christina's Facebook as you do, like as women do, being nebby and seeing obviously they've got any friends in common, etc. And she went and she said, She said, "I've seen
Is that Chiellini?
Aye.
The old man getting the header on the court."
And she went, "Oh, I've seen that she had a friend in common, or me or Gareth or something had a friend in common." She's like, "Oh, how does Martin know Gareth then?" She was like, "Oh, don't know, maybe he plays football with him or something." And Joanne was like, "Oh yeah, Gareth plays football." And Christina can't. Well, to me, she goes, like, no disrespect, Gareth, but she goes, "Gareth doesn't look like the lad who would play football." And I was like, "That's not very fair to say." She went, and then she went, and then she said something else, and she went, "Oh, she meant American football." Then it clicked. I was like, "Aye, American football." And I was like, "That's disgusting, that Christina." And
it is.
That's how.
Fucking, she's like our down Christina.
And Daz loves the body shape, doesn't he?
Christina's the same. It looks like
Daz doesn't even pull any fucking punches though. Daz will just fucking outright tell you as it is. He's a noble little bastard, Daz.
She's not wrong, to be fair. You're right there.
I know. Look, Gareth, there's no matter with you, mate. It is what it is. She's the noble one.
Right.
But,
our Meg's just joined in. Meg, just want to say, like, I was on Facebook and like it came up and like it had your name at the park with me boy, and I'm thinking to myself, fucking hell, Meg, it looks like a photo shoot. It's just like sitting on the thing like that, and there's a pension monument behind her, you know what I mean, looking quizzically into the distance.
Them ones that are not. Oh, I didn't know the camera was looking at me, and she was like,
"It's got to be,
to be honest,
what
all guilty of taking them photos though?
I don't think I am.
No, because you're probably not there. No,
normally
you're taking the photo.
I didn't even know it's happened anyway. I'm genuine, me. I'm like, I didn't know the picture was getting took. You loved it. Shut up. Get out.
Yeah, I think I said when you've got kids and stuff, it's all for that there.
Oh no, the kid weren't in the picture.
Oh, just what a beautiful sunset.
She's just like, Well, look, put it this way. I think the park's over there, and she's looking there, so she's not even watching the kid.
She's gone full ET over there, like this, like up there. I don't even know the last time fucking grief in it.
It's our Dave's sister.
In B Brothers tradition.
I know I'm not coming on here again. Well, Meg, didn't put your little Vogue magazine photo shoots on Instagram and is now to rip you for.
Have you downloaded and subscribed to YouTube?
I download and subscribe to YouTube, Meg. You could win yourself a hoodie.
And some beer?
I don't think she drinks.
Oh, well, pass it on. Do what we want with it after that.
Exactly. Give it back to me.
Competition's coming
Win-win, innit?
Oh, it's class. But yeah, the match is just
fine, feisty, isn't it?
Yeah, said there's a good few like challenges, like quite end to end this game as well so far. Which
I thought it'd be shit because I thought Turkey would just get fucking steamrolled.
I think Turkey have had a good squad. They've had a good result in their past few weeks. Like their past few friendlies, they've played all right.
Well, yeah, I would do. fucking North Macedonia, he got 2 players on that.
I got 2 players on.
And he's like, fucking North Macedonia, worst team in the competition. I went, Dave, the big Germany 2-1 a few weeks ago, man, in the World Cup qualifier. Oh, did they? Oh, aye.
Great team now.
I think we both got Roden, haven't we?
Aye, Rondon.
Roden.
I'm sure it's Rondon.
It's not, it's Roden. Roden.
I might have read it as Rondon, me.
Rondon, the striker from fucking Colombia or somewhere.
Well, when I
used to play for Newcastle.
That's what I thought it was. Well,
you got Bruno Fernandes earlier.
when it flashed up, like it flashed up red shirt in Fernandes. Like, and I thought, oh, it's Bruno, and I was like, and then I realised it wasn't him. But then I put in the group pretending it was Bruno, and I thought, I've got to get some bite here.
Me and Dave were both like that. He thinks it's Bruno.
No. I knew what I was doing, but I thought I would get some bite off Dazzle or something. But he absolutely didn't bother.
Oh, Dave, you got more chance than me, Steve. You're fucking kidding us. You've got Phil Foden.
I've got Jacques is probably the best chance I've got.
Mine's probably that striker for Austria, but I didn't even think he starts.
I think my best chance is, like I said, Jacques, but see how that goes.
How would Darren first one of the week, Shaqiri?
I know. I think
I've got Dan James.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might have a chance.
Well, he'll play every game for Wales, so he's there. Wales play him. He plays well for Wales. Like Wales play to his strength. Like
I see what I've got. I see we all got a pound as well.
I know that. It never wants to give a fucking big pounders on the first round.
There'll be some bastard sat there with Harry Kane and Mbappe at 50 quid a goal.
Watch them both blank.
I hope not. I've got Mbappe a top scorer. Every time he has a shot on target, I get a £3 bet.
Did you go through Paddy or Sky Bet?
Paddy.
Because Sky Bet had one, and I think Sky Bet was a tenner, and every time they have a shot on target, you get a...
No, it's every time they score a goal.
No, Sky Bet was every time
on
they
Sky
have a shot
Bet's
on target.
not. Every time they have a score a goal on Sky Bet, you would get a £3 or something. Or a £5.
No,
Paddy Powell's was... Because I've got the Paddy Powell one.
What is your shot on target?
One shot, you get shot on target, you get a £1 bet.
Yeah, so that's it. So Sky Bet was every time they score a goal, you get a £3 bet.
Yes, that's it. Yeah,
that's why I went for it. I went that way, and I went.
Well, I thought Mbappe, he has loads of shots. He might score 2 goals, but he's fucking gone out about 10 shots, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gonna have a few. I went Sky Bet, and I went Memphis for the Netherlands because he's been absolutely banging form. Like when he's playing national. Like he's scoring goals, he's scoring penalties, he's scoring for fun. I had to back us up as well. Like he's like every game he's there or doing well. Or so I thought, go on then. I'll take them.
Giroud.
I thought about that toss for Giroud, but I was like,
I just don't think he'll get the game time.
I just don't.
Not with Benzema coming back.
He's injured. He walked off injured, and he's in France's
did he?
The last pre-season warm up. Like he walked off injured. So I was like,
that could have been a penalty. That.
I thought that as well when I seen it.
If they gave it, it wouldn't have been overturned. I think it's one of them where they stick with the decision on the field.
Yeah,
but if he gave him the penalty, I think it would have been a penalty.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been overturned. I'm just watching that as a good little chance player. Fucking useless cunt.
I just went Mbappe because I was thinking it was either him, Kane, or Lukaku. But I was thinking, I think Mbappe, he's got a chance, but I definitely think he'll have the more shots on target than the other ones.
One of the boys was saying at footy, last night was at footy, they were saying there was the 51 on Sky Bet. It was Lukaku, Kane, Mbappe, and it was either Ronaldo or Bruno Fernandes to all have 10 shots on target each in the Euros. And it was like 50-1. He said he checked the last Euro stats and all like 14, 15 shots that just cruised in.
Mate, that would... I wish I knew about
that. It'll still be there because none of them have played yet, so...
I'll check once I come off this.
I meant to check last night and it just reminded us there, but I think that's a fucking great show. But Tenner's getting lumped on that.
Aye. I think I'll lump a tenner on it as well.
Definitely.
Just have 10 shots on target each.
Aye, in the full, like
you're not my luck.
Everyone on
Ronaldo will get injured for skill.
everyone them 10 shots on target, like throughout the full competition, obviously counts after like group stages as well. So, like, you'd think it'd fucking come in, wouldn't you? You'd think definitely coming in.
I'm going to lump a tenner on that. Like,
the only thing I don't like with Harry Kane is how much he drops off. Like when he plays for England, he doesn't need to do it, like because you've got
the
runners around him.
Harry Kane, I think he takes the penalties and the free kicks.
He's not going to attack free kicks.
Mate, he'll attack free kicks in around the box. I'm telling you now.
Not.
Who else has gone and attacked them?
Phil Foden
doesn't have any. He doesn't attack free kicks on Man City.
I've seen him score plenty of free kicks for Man City.
When De Bruyne is on the field.
Well, not when might not be when De Bruyne is on the field, but I've seen.
Mate, Harry Kane is the captain. Do you think he's going to let a free kick up?
Well, you've got people like Sancho who can attack a better free kick than Kane. You've got Rashford who attacks a 100% better free kick.
No, I mean like a free kick, like fucking on target on the left hand side.
Yeah,
it's going to be Harry Kane all day long, whipping it because he attacks him for Tottenham.
Yeah.
No, Eriksen's gone.
I just think there's better players in the squad who will take them.
There is, but he'll take them. I bet you. Tenner.
First free kick in the tournament.
Straight in the top bins, Harry Kane. Here's Martin.
Not having another bet. I've lost the past maybe 3 to you on here.
I mean, you only paid 2 of them.
I paid fucking all of them, you liar.
On here, and it's the ones where it was just me and Mick both believe that. Everyone who comes on and I tell them about it says that you owe us at fiver.
No, I don't know. Never been agreed. Never shook hands.
Well, we never shook hands on the free on me, but you still paid for them.
We can't shake hands. We're not in the same room.
Oh no, because it was a verbal agreement, Marty.
No, we just went in the same room.
Marty, you know what you are. You're
an arsehole. I was expecting an arsehole. I normally get an arsehole. But yeah, it's good. How's your rum? Whiskey, sorry.
Beautiful.
Nice, is it?
Nearly tanned it all in.
I see.
No, me glass.
Same glass as mine.
No, I got mine from Asda.
It is the same glass as mine. I got mine from.
It's not mine. You can tell.
Oh, it's very slightly different. Mine's got like a mandala fucking thing, but yeah. I got mine from the Pom. Nicked it from the Pom.
Oh no. I think it cost £1 in Asda.
I was at the
I got
Pom
this when there was no bars open. So I got nicked one.
I was at the Palm steaming, and I think I paid about fucking a tenner for a whiskey. So I was like, I'm having that fucking glass, and if it's coming in there.
Do you know, you remind me of? Have you seen the one where Ross and Joy's drinking, and he's like, "Do you want a beer?" And Ross is like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "Have you got any?" He's like, "No." And he goes, "Oh well, Rachel got this apple thing."
Yeah.
And the drink, and Joy's like, and Ross is like,
"It's nice." He's like, yeah.
That's what you'd be like. You can't be like, "Oh," and you'd be like, "Oh."
I would just like, if I like it, I'll drink it. Like, we were talking to Peter and Polly next door the other day, like when we were having some beers in the front garden with them, and Christine was saying, "Oh, I didn't like much beers," and she was like, "But Martin," she went, "He's just a pig. Like, he'll just drink anything." I was like, "I will." Like, pretty much, I'll drink it. Yeah, like, I'm not a fucking wuss. If it's put down in front of us, I'll drink it, whether I like it or not. Especially
so when last weekend, I got my jersey for the Euros.
What did you get? I was going to buy it, and I was like,
mate, you should have.
I was going to buy it, and I thought, I'll buy it, and then I thought, if we podcast next week, before fucking England-Scotland game, we can put it on then, but...
Mate, I'm wearing it.
I've
got the white one as well, Anna.
The white one's really nice as well. Like,
I got the white one where it was full of the blackcurrant, remember? That's Marty.
Yes, it's me. Like, it's the best. Like, honest to God, it is, man. It is like since being little. Obviously, it's come from being little. I was like the second.
Yeah, I'm never having you a little.
Little in height. So since I was being little, and we talked about I was skinny till I did my knee, and then I just fucking wheeled.
I just think it's because you eat loads of food. That's all.
I know, because you call us a fat bastard all the time.
Well, mate, the amount of fucking food you eat, you should be.
I know I should be. You know, every time I have this conversation, like at work, like with people when I discuss like our podcasting, like us two or to people that are like just talking a word about, I'll go.
No, I think I'd eat the takeaways.
That's what I say. I was like, look, there's me, my mate Steve. Obviously, we have the podcast like review foods and stuff, and like, and he hates us because he always goes when I'm in work. Obviously, I can't swear, but now I can. Steve's exact words are, I fucking hate you because you look like you should be the fat bastard when I'm the fat bastard. You know, it's all you that does all the takeaways. People think
you're not
it's
funny,
me.
Marty. You're fat. You look as if you should be, but you're not.
But it's true. But yeah, I eat the food off the rug. And
I mate. Well, next week, our Dave said we'll order in. So
have we got to Dave's like?
Darren's down the town, isn't he?
Has this already been pre-arranged? Because if it hasn't,
Yeah.
I forgot about it.
Well, we arranged it after Dad said he was going to the town.
That's
When
right.
all got to...
Yes.
So there's me, yeah, Dave, and Scottish Gary.
I don't know who Scottish Gary is.
Dave's brother-in-law. He's Cody's husband. Mate, England, Scotland, Scottish Gary's going to get... Yeah.
I don't know who Cody is.
Dave's sister?
Don't know Dave's sister.
No, I'm saying Dave's sister's husband, his brother-in-law.
I thought you were telling me as if I already knew them, but yeah.
No. Scottish Gary. It's going to be great.
He's got to get fucking 3D'd.
Gary in the ring.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's, I can't wait. I can have another one of these before we get on that with Eddy. Might probably have a few of these on there as well. Ed was like, oh, and that's
I'm at work tomorrow.
To be honest, right, I'm doing that overtime, double bubble, 8 till 12.
Eh?
I'm allowed to do my overtime from home. So the email came out earlier on, well, obviously yesterday, and I was like, I went to see Davey Mack because Tyson wasn't in and Joe wasn't in. I was like, Davey Mack, I'll do this overtime if I can do it from home because I'm not coming down to the office to do my overtime. And he messaged you, I'll find out for you. So he messaged Mick Moan, and he was like, oh,
well, obviously Mick's gone to the eye.
And he's like, I've got somebody that's just returned to the office this week. They want to do the overtime this week on the weekend, but they want to do it from home. Mick, like, no. Actually, who is it? Oh, it's Marty Robson. Well, tell Marty, you best not have any system issues over the weekend. He can do it from home. I was like, yep, I'm doing it.
You got to have a 4-hour system issue, on you? On double bubble.
Getting 100 quid. But no, so I'm just going to play it cool. I'm going to do my work properly for 4 hours, 8 till 12 tomorrow morning. That's no problem. And then 10 till 1 on Sunday. Going to get paid like 200 quid just to more.
Mate, do you know what is
quid.
right? I used to do overtime. I used to come in and do like 4 hours on a Saturday when I used to work.
Before the match.
And then got, but do you know what it is? Once I got taxed, it was like I fucking done it for now.
That's it. It's not worth it. Like the only reason
at least with double bubble, you'll still get you'll not get 100 quid, but you'll get like
I'll get about 150.
Probably get about 150, 130, something like that.
But
it's a fucking piss take.
What I thought about is the reason my brand is because the fact that's obviously double bubble I can do from home, which is lovely. The fact that also with the new bonus scheme in work, we're not going to get any bonus next month in July, where this overtime we'll do in June, we'll get in July. So effectively, I'm getting.
Well, if they've got any on next week, I might bang 4 hours in next Saturday.
They've got some double bubble on, not next Saturday though. Like I think it's Tuesday and Wednesday or something. Good for you.
Oh no, mate, I'll not be able to do it because I've been in from 7 days in a row.
Is it?
So it won't let me do the Wednesday because I'll be in 10 days in a row.
The problem is let me do because I was off Monday gone, but then I was off on Wednesday, but then also I'm off on Monday coming as well. So I've got loads of.
You are right because like the only reason not let me do is because I'm working this weekend, so I was in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'll be in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 days, and they'll just not let you do it. Yeah. I said them before, I've done 4 hours and went, oh, you can't do it because this, that, and the other. I went, well, it's my choice. Mm-hmm. You're not forcing us to do it. I'm agreeing to do it.
That's it, yeah. I think if you want to do overtime, you can do overtime every day of the week. And this time would have knocked you back for it.
Well, the thing is, when it's like this and the other, I went, fucking hell, when I was in Iraq, I was working 12-hour days for 6 months. There was no days off there.
Well, I've had a good we'll have a conversation about work off air because I was having a talk with a couple of people yesterday. And obviously, I didn't want to get myself in trouble if anybody watches it. So there's a few things I want to say to you about work.
Oh, great. Didn't really care.
I've got.
Does it impact me?
No. Well, it's about work that will impact us in general, yeah.
Oh. Fucking nuts at more people, that
No, but have you seen how many people's left out of work? It's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Neither wonder they're fucking trying to recruit people and nobody just wants to come.
That's it.
Like, they're taking people off CS to go over to, like, ethanol, and they're taking maybe, like, fucking 2 or 3 calls each a day. Get the cunts back in their fucking customer service.
They're only taking 2 or 3 calls. They fucking always come through to us.
I know.
And we've got to transfer them to ethanol.
Yeah. Like, I was told, that's what I will say, but I was told that ethanol are only taking, like, fucking 2, 3, 4 calls a day. Where we're taking, like, fucking 100 million calls a day.
Mate, I logged in this morning at 8:15 and had no availability till I left.
I had actually, I think it was about 10:15. I had a couple of minutes, and that was it.
Oh, well, there you go, mate. I was on my break.
Oh, well, that'll be why. Yeah, 10:15. I had about fucking 2 minutes, and that was it. All day.
Time we ended there, like?
8:15 or 5:15.
Do you overtime or something?
No, it's my extra half-hour shifts. So the weekend, after the week, I do
9:15 until 5:15.
No, 8:15 to 5:15 is what I said. 8.5 hours.
Said, same as me then.
Oh, my fucking iPlay's just gone off.
Ha.
Oh, it's come back on.
So it was the same shift as me.
Aye. So after when I do my full, wait, you see this?
Do you know what I love? Is use when you do your 8-hour shifts and you got to do that extra half-hour shift. It's horrible.
It's a fucking
killer. And I did 10.5-hour shifts and I dropped down to 8.5. It's the greatest shift in my life.
Well, we got that extra, like when we do our 8-hour shift, normally like 2 hours between every break and stint. And then we have to do that extra fucking half an hour slog. It's like, Jesus Christ, what has gone on here? Go on. Oh,
I think Darren took the Mobley top scorer.
Is that the one that's just took the shot
on target? I think my game's 3-1 bet on Fanny.
Good up there. Well, that's definitely shot on target. Italy had nowhere near the team as what they used to be, man. Like, I think we said, fucking, what a nutmeg that was. I thought that was a foul all day long. That was a foul.
On Chiellini?
All day long.
It was.
All day long. Go on. Go on.
Oh,
that's an
absolute dive. He should be getting the other card for that.
That is disgusting. Surely he should be getting booked. Why is Chiellini fucking shaking his hand? That'd be absolutely real.
That is awful.
Yeah. So, reminds me of that, right? So, when I played for the Grange this season, we played a game away at Washi Hub, and the winger was playing left back. The winger came in, right, in the box. He skipped past it, and as he skipped past, I put my foot out, toe pegged the ball away, and he went out with like a ton of bricks, and instantly I was on top. I was like, "You fucking diving bastard!" I was instantly raged up me, and I ran up obviously the pitch, and he was still lying on the floor, and I was looking behind, and now keeper Sean was going, "What's he complaining for?" I was like, "He's fucking diving, man!" And I was instantly went from chill to 100 in knee time.
I've got knee time for divers in football.
It's disgusting though, because in academies now they get taught. Obviously not taught to dive, but taught to any slightest touch to go down, and they've done that.
Yeah, that's different because if you get touched, you go down. Because if you're too honest, we saw the
De Bruyne has been too honest. Foden's been too honest. Like
Foden when he was gone through, he was getting hacked to bits, and he stayed on his feet. But what I didn't believe in is when you don't get touched and you go down. Like he went down and went even fuck God in, you know what I mean? He was flicked, and then he's like, whoa.
Yeah,
get out of it.
It was really bad. It was disgusting. But yeah, Italy should have won. That's not handball either. It's fucking like a foot away from him. Italy should have won more tournaments than what they have.
Yeah, especially in the,
like you said,
90s
the teams in the 90s. Yeah, the 90s and early 2000s when they've had the teams that they've had, they should have far won more tournaments. That's never penny fucking hell, Lef. Jesus Christ.
It was a VAR check.
How's the tax so long, man? He's standing like a foot away from him and he's had the ball lashed off him. I think maybe we should try and create some fucking beard branding, like some beard oils and some beard stuff.
Who's got a market?
I don't know, like fucking split
Marty, Southwick, fucking Lynx Africa and cigarettes.
I'll get the kids. I'll pay them like a quid a day.
Right, are we jumping onto the podcast now and off this?
Yeah, cool. They said this today on Instagram was just to show the faces as we haven't been on for a couple of weeks and just to say hello, we can just have a catch up and have a bit of interaction. Do you want to see? Do you want to see his quick change?
I'm not changing it. It's coming home.
It is coming home 100%. I believe it. I believe the hype.
Yeah, I'm fully in. I'm fucking balls deep in the hype now. Phil Applegarth, he's every day he's putting hype stuff on. Then there was the one for Dylan Skinner when all the German players got cunts on the back of the shirt. He's like, that was today's. Like, literally, Phil Applegarth is all over the hype. Like,
I was watching one earlier on, somebody shared it earlier on, and it was Vindaloo 2. Have you seen it? When they're walking down the street?
Yes.
With, that geezer from Two Pence Long and a Pack of Kiss. I forgot his name.
Ralph Little.
From there. Ralph Little and
Will Mellor.
Will Mellor and Keith Lemon are walking down the street, and it's you've got obviously Danny Dyer and stuff, like doing a bit of singing
Frankie
in there.
Fryer.
Bit of Frankie Fryer. I can't believe it's half time already. Jesus Christ.
I would David's on punditry, Alan and Shearer. Wheat and big head.
Shame your ma's not there.
Fuck it out. Carol Hansen.
Tell you what, Rio's fucking still in good shape, isn't he?
Shearer is. I reckon he could come back and do your job.
Well, if
we all know finished his career, though, didn't we?
There's only one legend. Love Vodka. I'll tell you a quick story about him, right? When I was playing for the Queens about, obviously, a few years ago now, but we played Willow Pond in a friendly the week before Arca signed for them. And if it was the week after, he'd have been playing against, like, on my side, he'd have been fucking skinning me.
You know, like, played for the Willow Pond, didn't you?
I guess he loves it.
No, do you know Andy Smith, who comes on here?
Mm-hmm.
That's his mate.
Is it? Oh, well, I was gutted, mate, because the week after I'd have played against him. And he fucking
like pints of Hulu on that, man.
I mean, I don't think, but I've never actually met him.
Oh, mate, I've met him Catmull as well.
I didn't even care.
Are you D? Look at the tears coming out of your eyes.
Devastated.
Right, we'll best get on. Ed'll be in the green room.
He is still in the green room waiting. But yeah, Instagram, thank you very much for tuning in this week. Again, next week we'll be back with...
If you want to watch, go on to subscribe on YouTube. We've got these two from Holland.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to pronounce them. Lowlander.
What's the other one?
Uiltje.
I would have said
Houdini.
Uiltje, yeah. Houdini. So we've got those two from Holland, and we're going to review them now with Ed on the podcast.
And I'll be having a couple of cheekies.
Yeah, so I'll just be sticking with these. I might pull some of a shine out the cupboard, whatever's there, but we'll have a look at that. No, I'm not going to kind of gin. I'll stick with what I've got here. But yeah, again, thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks very much for your comments, your interaction. Any beers you want us to try as normal, let us know. We'll give them a go. Anything from you, big dog?
No, that's it, mate.
No problem. Well, have a lovely weekend, Instagram. Enjoy the Euros. Stay safe. Beard Brothers out. That is that one. Back on the old podcast already now.
I'm already there.
He's there, lad. There we go.
There.
So that is done. Now we are just going to get Ed into this here. Just chuck this away. Don't need that now. Be gone. I'm just going to quickly post this here there just so it doesn't get lost again. I look like a right going in some of these fucking stills.
What do you mean? Some of them? I've just put on Instagram, and Chunks Chambers got a video of a nephew who's been eating ice cream. He's like that. No worse, is there?
There's nothing worse. Young kids didn't understand it. They're just going for it, like absolutely going for it. But yeah, so
Meg's just messages. We are so not friends anymore. A bit of fame for you, man.
He's giving you a shout out. I'm just going to put this on there. Broskis. Broskis. There we go. whiskey, and vodka. We bring the party. That is Romeo done. Now, that is posted. It is now time to get our guest on the show. So Eddy's been on the show before, where we've just obviously did a few drinks as well. But this time he's imported some Dutch beers on. He sent these over for my birthday last month. We were supposed to do it last week or the week before, but obviously a few personal reasons come into play and we never got to do it. So this is just a catch up for that one there. So I'm just going to pull Eddy in and then we'll discuss the beers as well. So ladies and gentlemen, here's Eddy. He's coming in. Admit. Get him in here. Down here. Is he? He's there. Is he there? Is he?
Oh, there he's there.
Yes. Eddy, what that shirt you got on?
What a guy.
He's there.
I had to do it.
Reppin, how's it going, mate? You all right?
Eddy,
Yeah,
it's
not too
coming
bad,
home,
not too
mate.
bad.
It's coming home.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
Look, all I care about is fucking Memphis getting shots on target or scoring goals.
Oh, honestly, I hope they get kicked out in the group stage.
Don't be like that. I've got fucking money on him.
Nah, mate, I'm fed up with this manager. He's horrible.
Why? What's his crack? Like, when I've seen his play, he's played all
Who's
right.
your manager?
Still, he's shite.
Who is it?
Frank de Boer.
Oh, who was he at? And he was terrible.
Palace.
Aye. Was I?
Mourinho called him the worst manager in Premier League history.
Yes.
And he's
he
right.
was at Ajax and he done all right, but let's be honest, you'll always do all right at
easy.
Ajax.
It's easy. Everyone
you
does.
could be shit and you could win the league at Ajax.
Yeah. You could be a Hmong and still win it.
The ball, what a clown.
Well, I hope he's doing all right in the group.
But the one some of this just a brief summary of what he did with the selection. First of all, what they did, they made some sort of shitty video showing every player who was selected for the Euros. So the guys that didn't get a call up, one of them only got a text. What's his name? El Ghazi, who plays for Villa.
He's had a fucking great season as well, Al Ghazi for Villa. I think maybe what second top scorer for Villa.
Exactly. He got a text saying, "Okay, yeah, you're not called up." And this other guy had to find out via the video that he wasn't called up.
I thought England was piss poor.
And then he goes like, you know Donny van de Beek, right? Who plays for United?
Yes.
Who's absolutely terrible.
Mhm.
And he goes like, yeah, everyone was the entire press was saying like, okay, yeah, why did you call him up? He barely played. He was like, oh, come on, he played like 4,000 minutes this season.
Bollocks! That's an absolute lie.
He's played a fucking 100 minutes this season.
People looked it up, and he played 1,900, including Europa League and things. So it's even half of it. And then our goalkeeper got corona. So first he said, okay, I think it's Krul from Norwich.
I thought it was still Krul. I was going to say, is he still gone about Krul as well? Like,
I remember in there, was it 2014 when they brought him off the bench for the penalty shoot?
the penalty shoot.
Yeah.
And he saved about 3 of the fuckers.
Yeah. But he's insane with penalties.
It's really
I
good.
mean, I saw someone on the training earlier this week, and he made insane saves.
He's a good shot stopper. He's a good penalty taker.
Yeah.
Like, if he didn't play for the Mags, I would rate him.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? Like Holland, I felt sorry for him because how Holland hasn't won a few major competitions is beyond me.
Me and Evan had this conversation quite a few times. How they've never won.
Like back in the 90s, like when Ajax won the Champions League, and it was mainly homegrown players.
When you
it was
mean
only like
football, like when it was football was before.
I think it was only like Fanini George and Yari Litmanen who played for them that weren't even Dutch. And Kanu off the bench, yeah, because Kluivert was up front.
Yeah.
Because it was Litmanen and Kluivert up front. George Overmars on the wings.
Yeah.
Davids and Clarence Seedorf in the middle, you know what I mean?
No. And Rijkaard.
Absolutely.
Right back was Reitziger, was it?
Right back was Reitziger, yeah, and Rijkaard and
Danny Blind.
Danny Blind in centre backs.
Aye. And Edwin van der Sar in goal.
Of course.
Oh, ledge.
Like literally, I can't think who the left back was.
Chelsea legend Winston Bogarde was left back.
Yes, Bogart was left back. Yes, Winston Bogart. I tell you what, like, but how Holland never won like Euros or that with them players.
No, it's insane. It was the best generation we ever had, and still we didn't win anything with it. I would say that. And it's been twice. It's been penalty kicks. I mean, in World Cup 1998, I mean, we were brilliant. And
taught us about penalties, right?
Penalties. I'll tell you what. In 1998, Bergkamp was unplayable.
Yeah,
but Bergkamp was probably unplayable every week.
Bergkamp was unplayable.
He never got. Bergkamp is one of the most underrated players in the Premier League history.
Yeah, he was amazing. It's just his fear of flying that killed him.
Well, that's it. Like when he was playing for Arsenal, he used to drive to they were playing AC Milan. He drove to Milan because he wouldn't get on the plane.
I like flying, did he not?
Nah, terrified of it.
It was the reason why he retired as a Dutch national team player when we played the qualifiers for Korea and Japan. Because it would have been impossible for him to
Bergkamp drives to Korea.
Yeah.
They play on the Sunday, set off on the Monday. I'll meet there, boys. Jesus Christ.
He's where are you? Mongolia.
I'm lost in the Amazon. Somewhere. Mad, that's crazy, that.
But we were saying earlier, weren't we, about like Italy, like they won the World Cup in 2006 when nobody thought they would. But if you look like Italy, Del Piero, Totti, Vieri, fucking Pirlo, Gattuso, how the fuck have them not won tournament after tournament like in the early 2000s?
France and Germany.
Well, France, they won the World Cup, and Italy should have won the Euros in 2000.
Definitely, yeah, for sure.
Del Piero missed that sitter, and then Trezeguet scored 2 goals. You know what I mean? It was brutal on them.
I mean, obviously, just look at England as well. Like, obviously, we've never deserved to win many tournaments. Like, apart from maybe the World Cup a couple of years ago.
No, even the World Cup, I didn't think if we went on a different route, we wouldn't have gotten the semis. We had an easy path.
Yeah, we definitely had the easy path, but
96 was probably our last big when we smashed Holland 4-1.
Yeah.
look at our golden generation. We didn't even make it out of the Euros in our golden generation. We didn't even.
But then we spoke about that, haven't we? We had that golden generation, but we had a shit goalkeeper. We went through the goalkeepers like
that was England's problem every tournament. The goalkeeper was
I don't know if you
pure shite.
I don't know if you caught on Insta, but we were talking about the goalies. Like, apart from David Seaman, up until now, we've had no good goalkeepers come through where you could rely on them for England.
No, at first I thought Paul Robinson was going to be amazing, but he turned out to be horrible as well.
Yeah. Well, if you have a look at it, when Steve McLaren was in charge and got beat off,
the Wally with a Brolly.
The Wally with a Brolly, when we got beat off, Croatia never made the Euros. Our starters that was Scott Carson, for fuck's sake, you know.
I'd take you with Scott Carson in goal, man.
Exactly. Like, do you know what it is? Like Ed was Holland were fucking blessed with Van der Sar for that many years.
We said that, like, if we had somebody like Van der Sar on the sticks, like, fuck me.
It's like Italy when we said Italy had Francesco Toldo on the bench.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Toldo would walk into any national team except Italy.
I mean, Peruzzi was their third goalkeeper, who was a quality goalkeeper as well.
Yeah, Peruzzi won Champions Leagues at Juventus.
Yeah.
And we've got fucking, and we're fighting over the best fucking one out with Scott Carson, David
James.
And what's he called? Fucking Rob Green.
Jesus Christ. Andy Green. And Coco the Clown, David James.
Aye.
Fucking, oh,
Oh,
my God. It's so terrible, but I still think now, who would your England goal to keep being number one then now?
England's.
Who starts in goal on Sunday?
It's going to be Pickford.
yeah.
But do you know who I would pick? Right? Sam Johnson from West Brom.
I wouldn't pick him. I get the fact that in the Premier League he saved the most shots, but that's because the defence has been so shite. So
Aye, but did you see him against Austria or the other team that were playing? He
Yeah,
pulled off 2 worldies.
Yeah.
But like you
He's
probably
good.
expect the goalkeeper to be international level to pull off them saves. Like
Henderson.
the second one, to be honest, I think the second one where he saved it and then he got back on, saved it again, put it round. Was that game? Or was it? I'm sure that was England's game.
I think it was.
I think that was a fucking fantastic save.
Pickford will start.
Yeah.
But I think Johnson are like, do you know what it is, right? Everyone's like, oh, he's made more saves. But he hasn't made any clangers. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's been consistent.
Henderson and Pickford's both made clangers. I'll tell you who would have started if he didn't have operation. Nick Pope
Yeah, Nick Pope's
would have been our number 1 keeper.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
Do you know what it is? All these years about the keeper, now we've got fucking
That's what I said. Like I said,
keepers.
we forced off such a good goalkeeper, and now we've got 4, and you can't even pick one of them because it's like all of them could do the job now.
Aye.
Man. But I think Pickers will start because I think he's got his fucking wicked distribution as well, and they can put you from right on the back foot to right on the front foot in the space of one.
Aye, that's it. Especially with Sancho and Foden or Grealish.
Like you've got them fucking that fantastic top of the field. Like I still think, as it always has been, our defense is our biggest problem.
Oh, our defense is
It's horrible.
I think I was saying to Steve, I was talking when I was talking in the garden earlier on. We have to start Maguire regardless if he's fit or not. Start him. Get Croatia. Get the game with Croatia done. If we pick the 3 points on Sunday, he can rest the next game. He can rest against Scotland.
Aye, we didn't aim for Scotland.
You get that 3 points in the bag in your first game. He can then rest. He can then do light training and get that fitter for the remainder of the tournament. But he has to start on Sunday. He has to.
If he doesn't, who we're going to start instead? He's going to. Do you know what it is? He's going to go 3 centre halves.
I was going to say, he's going to.
We haven't got 3 good centre halves.
He's going to play 3 at the back. He's going to play 3 centre halves. He's going to put Kyle Walker in there. Kyle Walker is lost when he's there.
Yeah.
I'd have Reece James there. He played at Chelsea.
Yeah. I'd play
In
Declan
big
Rice
games.
there. I'd play Declan Rice in the back.
No, do you know what it is? I'd
son,
play
no.
2 at the back, but I'd play Declan Rice in front of them.
Yeah.
Like, if we're going to play 3 at the back, I'd want Declan Rice sitting in front of them or in the back 3 to lead it as well.
Play 4-4-2 diamond with
Even Hendo did the job at Liverpool.
I think he should play 4-2, 3-1. So like 4,
Yeah.
and then 2
Two
holding
holding
midfielders.
midfielders. Yeah.
And then 1 like normal midfielder, probably Grealish or Mason Mount in the middle with Henderson and Rice, and then Grealish, Foden or Sancho behind. Because I'm unsure. I don't know how to pick out of Grealish, Foden and Sancho. It's 2 out of 3 out of them, isn't it?
Well, the past couple of games, I wouldn't. On Sancho's performance, I wouldn't play him. He hasn't shown up yet in an England shirt. He hasn't lit the world on fire.
Do you know what? I said this right at the beginning. I'd play Grealish and Foden. I didn't give a shit about the ages or the experience.
100%.
Fucking, they will light the top. Phil Foden's going to light this tournament up.
When you're a young player like that, you play with no fear. Look at prime example: Dele Alli breaking through in Spurs, Mark Rashford breaking through in Man United. No fear at all. Went out and Mark Rashford, 16-year-old, playing against us on a Sunday, going to school on the Monday. Like, how bad is that?
Well, what it is, his debut, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Arsenal, all having to play this lad Rashford up front, scored 2 goals.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, when you're that young, you have no fear when it comes to football.
Phil Foden, like, he's got to start every game, every minute. Unless we're already through when we play Czech Republic, rest him. But Phil Foden's going to light this tournament up, him and Grealish, without doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Phil Foden is my player of the tournament behind Kante. Kante is my player of the tournament.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping it's going to be Mbappe, like top scorer, and
I'm hoping Memphis, me.
Memphis is shite, man.
Right, let's do a B then. We've got a couple, so let's do a
right.
B.
Yes.
Ed, where do you want to go first?
Let's do. It's the only one I could buy this week.
Lowlander.
Yeah,
That's
the
awesome.
Lowlander. The Uiltje was sold out because they had a massive sale. When normally these cans are like, what's it? I think 3 or 4 quid.
Oh, I like how you're doing it in pound sterling.
Yeah.
For the
Well,
fans.
it's almost 1-on-1.
Basically, it is, isn't it?
Not much
But-
difference. 1.0001.
Exactly.
But
So,
yeah,
but now they were like 2 for 150. So they had people massively bought them.
well, let's have a look at the can. Let's show the can so everybody can see. So this is the can here. What's it called?
Lowlander.
Lowlander White Ale.
Got a little polar bear on there, having a little groove on.
I like how the polar bear's like mirrory.
Yeah, it's
Like
quite
close.
shiny, isn't he? Like, he's having a little groove as well. He's either that or he's scratching his back behind a tree.
Could be either of the bear, couldn't it?
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, brewed with Curacao.
Curacao.
What?
Curacao. It's one of the Dutch Antilles.
Oh, wait.
Is it
Curacao,
blue?
you Curacao at the most. Don't
You
be
get
like that,
blue.
Ed. Come on.
You get the blue version, blue Curacao, or whatever it's called.
Curacao.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you put in like in cocktails.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah,
Blue stuff.
you
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
Yeah. Blue Lagoon. The can in the Blue Lagoon.
yeah.
Fucking that is a flashback.
Eddie loves a cocktail.
Oh
Does
yeah.
he?
Eddie loves a cocktail.
Eddie, I'll tell you what, right? You like this one. I was
Eddie
in
loves down and
Cuba.
pints too.
I was in Cuba and they had a drink called a New Wave,
Yeah.
right? So you got your glass and they put white rum in it,
Mm-hmm.
lemonade, blue Curacao, whatever it's
Yeah.
called, and then a shot of dark rum in the top. But the blue Curacao kept it all separate.
Yeah.
And it was like blue into green. And
Oh,
then you drank
that's
it through a
brilliant.
straw, and then you get this shot of dark rum right at the end. It was great. I was steaming on them.
Get up there. Love that.
You know what I mean?
I can imagine. Yeah.
Is that? Sorry, I've just seen the pitch. Is that a fucking an artificial pitch? So I seen the grass there, and I thought, is that artificial?
No.
It's
Nah,
Rome. It's probably not.
Yeah, that's grass if it's in Rome.
Is
Yeah.
It just when they had the ball on the pitch and it was zoomed in, I thought it looked artificial. Tack them on. Go on. Go on. Oh, dickhead. Useless. Are you watching it, Ed?
Of course.
Yeah. Good lad. Good lad.
Got the haven't you?
So
Oh,
what?
yeah, goal.
What?
Goal.
Why are you spoiling it for?
Oh, Edman, we're behind.
Ed, what you did?
You shouldn't be.
Turn it off now. We'll tell you when there's a goal.
You bastard.
He took your moment away. He's took your moment.
I'm the unbelievable Jeff guy.
Play us through a big dog when it comes up. Ignore we haven't seen the goal. Give us some commentary.
Right, so it's some eye tie at the back. Long ball forward. Oh, is it? Goalkeeper's headed it away. Brought down by Immobile, I believe. Took off him by a Turk.
Good touch.
To another Turk. To Chianchu. He whips the ball forward to Diver. Headed back to the Chiellini, 82-year-old, in his 94th tournament. Italian guy, 82-year-old Chiellini, to the midfield. I don't know who it is. Number 8. Oh, slid in. Is that Insigne? Oh, he's sat him on his. Oh my God! Oh, that was horrendous.
Oh.
It was.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
He put him on his arse.
Mate, he absolutely shattered his ankles.
No, I think he slipped. I don't even think he's done. I just think his foot's gone.
But
Didn't
mate,
even
it
see
sounds
him.
better if you see he's put him on his arse.
I hope he has, but we're gonna have a look. Eddie, you must be about a minute and a half in front of us.
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
He put him on his arse.
He didn't put him on his arse. No, he didn't. He went to stop and his foot gone.
Aye, that's what putting you on your. That's what breaking ankles is, man. You slip because you're trying to stop quickly.
No, breaking ankles because you try to turn a quick change of direction. That's not.
I've not seen him basketball, man.
I've seen it. That's
Who does it all the time?
Nah, he's just gone there. But that's
mate,
enough.
broken
Eddie,
ankles.
name all that
Shattered,
for me,
mate.
right? Otherwise you'll not be coming back on. Do it. It's Steve's job.
I know. How dare you take my... He's definitely, what's he called? Matt Letizia, the Grand Kanganese.
I'm happy to take that title. Brilliant footballer.
I'm trying to look for this what's it called? Shots on target thing, Marty?
Oh, we'll do it after though. We'll just have a look. It'll be one of them fucking million special. But I don't know if you heard in the Insta there. I was telling them, Steve, it was like Kane, Mbappe,
Ronaldo
and
Lukaku.
10 shots on target each in the tournament, 50-1. Unfortunately, you don't get Sky Sport, Sky Bet, but it's a whopper.
It's a beauty, that.
It's a great bet. Can't wait to find it.
Oh, Ed, just to let you know, I'll be drinking a bit of this as well in case you never saw it. It's called Peaches and Cream.
Oh, that looks great.
Tiny, you can get Tiny Rebel in Holland, can't you?
What?
I'd imagine so. It's a worldwide brewing shipping company like
Tiny Rebel.
Tiny Rebel.
I don't know if they ship to Holland.
They also do
Best drink
pump up the jam.
Best drink you'll ever have.
Pump up the jam, pump it up. Tell you what, Ed, if you did it, we'll send some out to you.
Yeah, we'll ship them. Like, let us know if you.
I'll let you know.
Let us know whether you can get them or not. Because if you can't, they're worth shipping. Like we can put a collection of Pump Up the Jam together. Tiny Rebel.
Yes. Oh, beauty,
yeah,
Tiny Rebel.
I was talking to Christine the other day, right? And I said I've got a mint idea for like a brewing. Like if we ever like brew beers or cans or whatever. I think if you brew a can and you make the can, like, you know how you can get a QR code? If you can, like, attach a QR code to the can, and then when you scan it, it brings back up either, like, a topic of conversation to have when you've had a few beers or, like, a playlist to be playing or something like that. And I think, that's a seller. It's a seller. I think I tell you. Didn't I tell you as well?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I was like, that's gone on to winner.
$1 million Eddy.
See, my app was a bit more... ruthless than that. I was thinking about creating an app, right? Do you know when you're single and you've had a few too many beers, and you pull a bird and you think she's a stunner, you open the app and you're going like that, and she looks into her and it says, "Mate, get yourself home."
it tells you all the fucking. It tells you everything that she's had done. Lips, hair, brow.
No, just like, "Mate, get home."
Go.
You think she's a 10, she's a 1.0.
Just a half a star.
Shrek sister.
But it works both ways, because I bet you some women wake up with fucking horrible men. Christina did with Marty.
Yeah. Oh, he's done. Oh. Half a star versus superstar when it comes to pulling these birds. Cool. Well, what do you think of the can then? Let's do the can.
I think it's all right. It looks a bit old English.
I think it looks like quite an old can, yeah. I think it's quite a decent can. This is obviously a white ale.
Brewed in Amsterdam.
330, 5%. Nice can. Shite shot. Give the can. I'd give it a solid 8 for the can. I would be probably intrigued to pick it up in the shops.
I would be intrigued if I saw it in the shops. Like,
yeah.
What do you think, Ed?
It didn't speak to me that much.
You bought it?
I was gonna say fucking must have you bought
it. It's because I bought it before. I was like, okay, I want the first time I bought it, I was like, okay, let's try something I haven't tried before. So I just looked at the shelf and it was like, okay, yeah, had that. Fuck, I'm an alcoholic. Had that.
Join the club.
And then you met us too.
I never drank before we started doing podcasts and Instagram.
Fucking me livers cries every Friday. No, that this is coming.
It cries on a fucking Saturday morning. Give us some water, a pint, gallon.
No, but that was the main reason I bought it. I mean, they have an orange version of this as well.
Yeah, this is fruity and finish.
I think the orange version might speak more because it's bright and sparkly colors.
But let's be honest, if these two were put up next to each other, right, which one would you buy?
Your left, my right.
You go Pump the
This
Jam
one.
Yeah, Tiny Rebel, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think it's an RE glass cup, but it's like Ed said, if it's in with other ones, it probably could get lost.
Yeah. And it is quite a like all over blue and white, but it's quite a neutral, isn't it? It's not a standout.
It's simple.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Yeah.
But we've got to give them the credit that it's a full print can as well, though not a sticker.
Oh yeah, full print can, Ed.
I don't know how many of them you're getting, Holland, but here it's credit for.
Well, this one isn't.
No, that one isn't. Uiltje doesn't do it, but I mean, come on, they've got too many.
I was going to say, like,
Yeah.
they can take the sticker and that pumps it up because it's a great can.
Aye. It's like a comic, isn't it?
Yeah, we all of them. Look on our Insta, Big Dog, because we follow them even though they didn't deliver to the UK. But we follow them. The comic book strip cans are class. Great,
Right, let's get this bad boy poured.
Oh yeah.
Ed's be a bit dry over there, man. Waiting for us.
No, I'm not.
He's been drinking. I've seen him fucking having the beers and the fucking
Hey,
snack.
Ed, is that your PlayStation
Is what?
headset?
Yeah, it is.
See me doesn't fucking come on FIFA with the boys though.
Use it for work as well.
You still haven't bought FIFA to come on with the boys?
I should.
It's 15 quid on the PlayStation store right now.
I'm Dutch. I'm cheap. You know.
it's 15 euros 0.5 right now on the PlayStation store.
Well, if it was $14.99, then
I'll give you that quid.
I'll give you the penny.
That's
Right, look at that. That is a good pour from me.
Oh, I was looking for my glass like that and I couldn't find it, so I had to
Marty, no! The head's fucking massive as usual.
It's gone full Harry Maguire. Couldn't find me tumbler.
but it actually is the way we pour it in the Netherlands.
Say, look at that.
That's the wrong way though, Ed.
I know.
You've got the shit pour. Me and Ed. Where's yours?
Ed said that it's not the way you should do it.
No, he said that's how we should pour it in the Netherlands.
No, it's how we do, Paul. But Ed would rather have this one or Marty's.
That one, yours.
Mine's the same as yours, you dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's admitting that it's shit.
It is. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Come on.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys. I was going to say that way. Behave yourself. Ed, calm down. You're going to be sick. I seen the last time you down lager, Mr. Whitey. I think I've told you the story of my big dog.
Ah, you did, aye.
He fucking
I think you told it last time he was on.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I tell anybody as soon as I thought about it. You were sick after a pint.
But that was 15 or 16 years ago. So
Yeah, I was younger then.
yeah, but you're English.
I was going to say we're hardcore. We're in the northeast of England, so it's acceptable.
You're English. You were born alcoholic.
That's it. That's it.
That's it, yeah. Pretty
That's
good
it.
trade.
We had whiskey, now fucking bottles.
Exactly.
Milk, fuck that.
Do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like that measles white we
I
had.
was going to say it's quite something that we've had recently. I can notice the taste. I wonder, because it's a white beer, I wonder if that's why.
I like it.
Not a bad drink. What do you
I think
think?
eggs nectar, Danny.
No, I'm not. No, but it's yeah, I like it, and it's the reason I bought it. I like the taste. I like white ales.
Yeah, it's a nice drink.
Same.
It's a nice drink. It's really nice.
I've got a keg of Paolina.
It's soft. It doesn't give you a bad taste the next morning, even if you had like 10 or 12.
That's rookie numbers, that Ed. You'd really be
I know.
pumping those numbers up. You should have seen at the barbecue we had on that Friday. Jesus.
Jeez, man. The amount of beer that week.
Recycling bin. It's about, what would you say, about 4 foot high?
Yeah.
And it was emptied on the Friday, and there was 7 of them on my decking, right?
Wow.
And the next day I woke up, put all the bottles and cans in the bin, and it was half full. We drank 2 foot of cans and bottles.
We drank a fucking lot of beer.
We basically, I've had 2 Maker's Mark out of that. We drank half a bottle of Maker's Mark and a full bottle of vodka.
What's Maker's Mark?
Whiskey.
Ah, right. Yeah.
And a full bottle of vodka as well.
It was so good.
And 2 kegs.
Yeah.
Jesus
And
fucking Christ.
The amount of boxes of beer, like bottles that went through, and cans, stubbies, bottles, poor, ridiculous.
There was only 7 of us. I think there must have been about 100 cans and bottles in the bin.
You know, you've got to think though, like it was only like 5 hours. We went from like 2 till 7. Then we went for the
and then went out with Dave's and finished the kegs off to watch the Newcastle game.
What a game that was, and all like
it was. Well, I didn't know because Darren fell asleep and blocked us in the corner.
I mean, I didn't really know because you were Dave. I didn't want to fucking fight us all night.
I think you were bumming out the back, like.
I think he was trying to bum me. I couldn't get away. But yeah,
I had shame you couldn't come over. You would have been a kip, like.
He would have definitely been a fucking zonga. He'd have been. I think Eddie's like Dazza.
Is he?
I think so. Yeah.
Ed and Daz, 2 peas in a pod.
Little lightweight when it comes to the beer.
Little bitches.
10 o'clock fucking zonking.
I mean, if I stay on, if I just stay on beer, I'm good.
Hey Ed, that was the meat that was on the barbecue, mate.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
Tomahawks lined up, man. Like,
oh, that's brilliant.
Barbecue
but
chicken.
It's the thing that's horrible over here is like, okay, so the past. Oh, I'm not going to say anything now.
Oh, 2 seconds. This is also horrible.
What's that?
Sorry, that's Marty Mohawk. Marty showing the guns off.
Looks like a pic from a kid of the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Don't talk about Christine like that. Jesus Christ. From Meadows.
I'm not showing the one off the montage, mate.
I was eating. Give us a break.
Oh, here's one for you. Marty hadn't really been out on the drink with me before, right?
Yeah.
And we went and at work we were able to do this thing where we went and painted some like
a
changing rooms for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And we got the rest of the day off work, like a charity day, volunteer day.
Brilliant.
So we went to the pub, didn't we? In me and the Batty, Mick, and Marty sent this picture to us.
Yeah, I've seen that picture.
Oh, he scored.
It's immobile. Oh, Darren's got 2 quid now.
Bastards.
That's a grim picture, that one of Marty.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was done.
So on his birthday, I put a montage on of the worst pictures.
Yeah, I saw it. Brilliant.
And the message I got back from him was, "You bastard."
It was class. I've seen it. It was class.
I was done. Like I was alright till the fucking Mick went. I get the shot in the sambucas. I was like, no. And then
that's when I started getting into me prime.
We did a few shots, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fucking done, me. That was like fucking Mick trying to chuck himself off the bridge.
Aye, that's true.
Oh! He sent us a great photo the other day. Did I send you the photo Mick sent us?
No.
Oh, you boy!
I shouldn't think what Mick's sending.
No, but it's a good photo. Like, remember when he got lashed all over his belt?
That is the best story I've ever heard.
100% the best story. You know?
Oh yeah, some guys jumped us, and worst thing was they took me belt off us and started lashing us with my arm belt.
Like it's legit the best. It's the best thing you'll ever hear in your life. But I want you to. I don't want to fucking spoil this by the top. I'm gonna cut the cam off here. So this is it. So this is what Mick said. So he said, "I'm trying to get it on so without spoiling it." This way. So that's Mick said, "My belt." I've not. Oh shit. Where am I going? Fucking hell, this is harder than I thought. So that Mick said, "My belt," which is obviously just a normal belt.
Yeah.
But he also said, then it was my belt when I about to shit myself. But mind that, he said, he's actually messaged me saying, "I wish this was my belt when I was getting lashed all over it." It fucking I was like, oh my God. I was absolutely creased when he said that. He went, "I wish that was my belt when it fucking got lashed all over it."
Mate, it would have been better if it was like the WWE Championship belt or something.
Oh my God.
Was on there.
I was like, that is so true. He went, that story will never get old. Like, nah, doing it. It was the best story I've ever heard in my life. I was getting lashed all over, and he took my belt off and lashed it all over my arm belt. Like, fucking hell, man. People are summoned for you.
That's great, that. I think it's the best story I heard of last
I think it's the best story I've ever heard in my life.
It's brilliant.
My mate Big John, he lives in Hartlepool. He's a big John. John's about your size, so he's a big built lad.
Head size.
Aye. He's a big built
Just
lad.
big bones.
He said he was
lead.
He said he was in the Marine in Hartlepool. And he said there was this little fucking whippersnapper out in this piss away. He must have been about 70 odd, like 3 stone dripping wet, giving it the big. And John goes, I get on then. I'll have a go at him. I'll fold him. No problem. I'll fucking put him in my back pocket. So John went, oh, well, they're not fighting then. So he walked up to the little kid when John went, he swung a punch and he went, next thing I knew, I was on the floor. He went, he must have hit us about 7 times before I even realised how fucking quick he hit is. And he went, I found out he's a boxer. He boxes for fucking England. He absolutely knocked us out. He went, I was clean out on the floor. He was booting us when I was on the phone. He goes, all I could think was cover me face and going, all right, mate, I think you've won. Imagine that. Like, getting kicked on and going, you've won, mate, leave us alone.
You know what it is, right? I love stories like that. Like when I was at tea in the park, Dave probably told you on that Friday, we're at tea in the park, and there's this little kid, he's about that big, mate, fucking about 17, 18 year old. Yeah. Like he's having an argument with this big bloke. He's not fat, muscly, having an argument, and the big bloke's big bloke's in his about 40s, and this kid was about 18. And the big bloke's like, fucking anymore now, fucking do you win? And the kid's like, come on then. And the bloke's like, oh, and then the kid just runs out and goes, bang, headbutts him. The guy's nose just fucking falls inward, explodes, he falls to the ground, and the kid goes, boom, motherfucker. And walks away and says, "Tap that out, cunt."
Wow.
I would rather nut somebody than punch somebody. I've got like a rock hard head, like pure fucking brick head. It's class. But I would rather be nutted than be punched because I know like they're gonna do more damage to themselves than me.
Yeah.
But I said, like, to be honest, I've not been in many fights apart from being in school. Like, I used to scrap all the time in school. It was just a fucking dog world.
Well, I've been in firefights, haven't
I? Well, there's a few stories I could mention there as well.
I'll tell you what, I was thinking about the story the other day. Like, it's the one I always tell when I introduce people to myself, right? So, I was in Iraq, right? And I was in
not the story that I tell people than when I introduce you to people.
No, I'm not telling that story.
You already know, didn't you? Already know.
So anyway, we're in Iraq and we're chasing this guy down, and like it was in Alamara, and there was like these 3 big tower blocks that looked like Nelson Mandela House out the Trotters. We're chasing this, and then our Land Rover gets dug in.
Right.
So we jump out, and I'm like, the fuck's that smell? And we're like about that deep into this mud that I thought was mud. It was shit. Right? I was like shin deep in some shit. And I tell you, Marty, I went, I'll never forget the smell. I'll die smelling that smell. It was horrible. That was a bad one. Also, the one can you remember the one me, Darren, and Stevie when I just went down to Millsborough?
Mm-hmm.
When we picked the hitchhiker up.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Hello? Good story.
That
Right,
sounds sketchy.
So me and my brother Darren and one of the lads who married me cousin Donna, Stevie, were having a drink and ease. And Stevie's like an industrial engineer and industrial electrician, works on the big walk-in fridges and that in restaurants.
Yeah.
So we're in he's having a few drinks and he was on call, but he never got called out. Anyway, he gets called out on this Saturday, doesn't he? Stevie, I need you to go down Millsborough to fix a fucking fridge in a Frankie and Benny's.
Yeah.
And Steve's like, boss, I've had a couple of beers. Like, well, didn't fucking drive like an idiot. I'll give you your hourly wage and 100 quid on top. So Steve's like, right, years 2 are coming with us. You're not sitting in my house drinking while I'm on the job. So we'll all pile in the van. Darren and Stevie's in the front, I'm in the back.
Yeah.
Right. So where we live, there's a road called the A19 that takes us from Sunderland down to Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
So we hit the A19. We're literally 2 miles down the road, and there's a fucking hitchhiker. Thumb up. And we're like, see, he's like, and it says the bearer. He's got a sign, thumb up, the bearer. We're like, we'll pick this motherfucker up. So we'll pick this guy up. He's like, where you gone? He's like, Lynn left Grove Street, and Steve's like, no idea where it is. I'm going to the town centre. You want to drop me off there? And that'll be spot on, mate. So he's about to get in the van. We'll open the door and he's like, can someone help us with me box? He had a box about that big, like that high, and it was heavy as fuck, right? So
what's in the box?
Have you heard it?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
but it's.
I thought Marty might tell you the story.
Have you seen Seven?
Oh yeah, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's this? I've not seen it.
You never seen Seven, the movie of Brad Pitt? What's in the box?
Oh yeah.
I thought Marty told you the story there. Anyway, I help him with this box, and we're getting in the back of the van, and I went, mate, do you want a can? I had some red stripe on. I went, do you want a can? And he goes, no, mate, I didn't drink. I went, all right. I went, what's in the box, mate? And he goes, got fuck out the day with you. I was like, all right, mate, Jesus, no worries. Why are you asking? And now Darren, he's a bit of a fucking idiot now, Darren, isn't he?
He's Luke, does that.
And now Darren's on the Fosters. He turns around, he's like, all right, mate, I'm Daz. He shook hands, he's like, do you want a can of Fosters? He goes, no, I didn't drink, mate, I didn't drink. He goes, all right, he goes, what's in the box? And the guy goes, look, I told you, man, here, and I'm telling you, it's got fuck all to do with you. So Darren punched him in the face, right? So I was like, right. So me now, Darren's giving this fucking bloke a good hiding in the back of the van, right? Stevie's driving out a couple of days, like, fucking hell. He pulls out the side of the road, slings the door open, grabs the guy, throws him out of the van, shuts it, and we're fucked off with his box.
Unbelievable. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Man, absolutely mad.
Right, so he was right on the side road, the box was still in the back of the van, and we just fucked off to Middlesbrough.
Yeah. What was in the box?
It's got fuck all to do with you.
I was expecting it.
I did. I thought it was gonna gun. It would have went unless you brought that back up. It was gonna gun. The joke was gonna gun.
Yeah.
He did not bite the first time around.
I remember when I told it in work, and there was about 3 people. I was like, what was in the box? And Marty had already told them the story.
I already heard it before.
And me and Marty's just like, got fuck all to do with you. We were like, the best bit is when it drops on them that it was a joke and it's not real.
Like we said before, the amount of detail you put in the story that fucking it brings people in.
Yeah, like, it does.
Unbelievable.
I thought you'd ruined it at the beginning when you went, what's in the box? I'm like, that's
what I thought. He's out. I was like, what a weird.
Has Marty told you this before, has he?
Now I hope that people listen and see this just so they can see that we got him.
Well, everywhere I go, we tell the story, and like when me, Steve, and Darren's together, we're all interjecting at points in it, and like people's like, fucking all over the place, like because Darren's like, so we're going, we've got this hitchhiker in, and I'm like, I can't remember what his name was, and now Darren's like, probably it's good like that we didn't remember who he was like, and everyone's like, fucking hell, what happened?
I thought we'd tell. Right at the beginning, Ed goes away going, this sounds like a ropey story. I thought, not going to get him. He already knows there's something sus here.
But when I was in Cuba, I was like, there's a fucking table full. And I tell them, and this fucking guy caught a bitch straight away. What was in the box, mate? I was like, fuck all day. Well, yeah. And everyone's howling. And then a minute later, he goes, so what was in the box? I'm like, mate, it's not a true story. It's a fucking joke.
Unbelievable.
Insane, yeah.
I'll tell you, man, brilliant. I love it, mate. I love the box story.
I might use it tomorrow.
You're going to a party tomorrow, like a house party tomorrow as well, aren't you?
Yeah, another birthday again.
Ed, if you need it, I'll send you it. Cool. Listen to me, mate, Steve. Listen what happened to him.
Yeah. Listen what happened to me, mate. I think most people will be like, okay, what's he
Of
saying?
course,
Because
it's because you're intrigued. You've listened to a story for like 2 or 3
No,
minutes.
probably wouldn't
No,
understand what I'm talking
still-
about.
exactly. But to be honest, I don't think many people understand that good English.
Yeah,
Over
I
here.
didn't eat ideas.
I mean, yeah, you need to understand basic English, and uh, I have my doubts with the people I drink with over here.
well,
To
I
be
have
fair.
mine as well.
I
Wait until
mean,
me and Marty get over there. We'll show you a proper night out.
I mean, we'll
Well,
probably
he'll be in the hotel room crying over a toilet.
Ed will be. Ed will 100% be fucking bored.
Never.
Out.
I've matured, big boy.
He's done it again. Oh no, it's not. Insigne scored. Good goal. Good goal.
So I went to Vegas in 2019, Ed, right? And Al, one of the lads, I went with Alex. His brother, Stephen. Stephen never really been out on the lash with me before. And he's like that. He's in the club and he's like that.
Is that Paolo?
Before we're gone, he's in the club and he's like that. Steve doesn't know what's going on when he comes out on the drink with me. And Alex is sitting there. Aye, Steve, no worries. Aye, no worries. And then Alex is like, right, he goes, you fucking me brother's got no idea what he's into when he comes out drinking with you. Fell asleep the next night.
You're finished.
First night we all got Steve, and next night he fell asleep in the pub. It was only 48 hours and he was done.
Romeo done.
I'm an absolute animal sometimes, though. Oh, it's kind of be good for us.
That's a great finish at Italy's third there.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
It's like me on FIFA.
Beautiful. Beautiful goal. Cool. Should we try the next one? Big dog?
Yes, so it's Uiltje.
How's it pronounced, Ed?
Uiltje.
Uiltje. Well, I was close earlier, wasn't I?
No.
I said Uiltje.
No.
It's
You got G, that was
close.
it. The only thing that should be ever mentioned when you say G is G round in your heart. G! Yes, he's got him. It was clearly offside. Seth was offside.
Miles offside.
All day long. One would have ruled that out. Best goal someone's ever scored that. Apart from Devore's volley.
Yeah.
Oh, I was there for Defoe's volley. It was awesome.
I was
You were there, weren't you, Pollo?
Oh,
you in the pub? I was in the north stand, and where my seat was in the north stand was basically directly behind where Defoe hit the volley, and you just watch the ball going into the top corner.
I love when I watch. Have you
Brilliant.
seen? Sorry.
I said brilliant.
Oh well, I love watching on
the Dutch keeper was in goal, wasn't he?
Hey, Crew.
I think he was. Yeah.
It said
He
that.
actually congratulated
I
him
said
at
at
half
half
time.
time. Crew come out and said at half time. I waited for the foot to come down the tunnel and I just shook his head and went, "Best goal I've ever conceded." So he said to him, "You cannot concede a goal like that and not appreciate how fucking good it was."
Oh, yeah,
but I love watching on Face every time it pops up. Is what you wore where Jermaine Defoe goes on, and he talks about obviously all the strips from every club he's worn, every team he's played against. He said, and it comes to Sun, and he said, "This is your shirt here, the gold one." He said, "Taught us about the score." He went, "You know what?" He went, "Because it was Derby, my first taste of it, I was probably running about more than what I should have done." So he went, "Come half time like it was." He went, "I was fucking knackered. I was packaged." He went, "I couldn't be bothered to run. The ball was coming. He thought, I'm just gonna hit it." And he went, and as soon as I hit it, he went, "I knew." He went, "I knew." And then he went, and then I bawled my eyes out when I was running in the pitch and I was on top of it. I was like, unbelievable. One of the best goals I've ever seen live.
It's
like, wow.
That and Daryl Murphy and Carlos Edwards.
Daryl
Murphy against Wigan and Carlos Edwards against Burnley.
I was where we sitting now when Carlos Edwards scored that Rieker.
Aye. I was in Ipswich.
I had my shirt.
I was on a course.
I've got my phone lit up like a Christmas tree saying, "Get your shirt back." I was like, "Get in there."
I was Ipswich on a course. It was a Friday night with the army, and there was a Scottish bloke from the RMPs there, Paul Byrne, and I was like, "Oh," because like when we went there, it weren't on a barracks. It was like a civilian place, and we went to stop in a B&B, and she was like, "Oh, we haven't got any room spare. We've got this property in this estate. Do you mind stopping there?" And I'm like, I didn't give a shit. So me and the Scottish bloke was there, and I was like, we're sitting there. And it was a Friday night about 6 o'clock. I went, "Fancy coming to the pub, mate?" I only just met him because it was our first day there. I was like, "Fancy coming to the pub, mate?" He goes, Why, no worries. He goes, well, fine. Sunderland's playing Burnley. That's all right, no worries. Come down. And when Edward scored the goal, the pub is silent now. I'm fucking bouncing all over the place. Like,
I said it was class. Like, it was so surreal, man. Like, because Edward scored that score, I was on telly with my shirt off and everything, and then me more like literally, like I went with my daughter, me sister, and the Batty and Lewis, and then my mum messaged saying, "Oh, our dog had died literally like 2 minutes later." So I went from being
euphoria.
I went from absolutely like in Wonderland to like devastated. I was like, "Oh
you
my
know
god!"
What the dog saw Carlos Edwards' goal and
That's
thought,
it.
I've seen
That's it.
everything.
Fucking the dog seen it.
I've seen it now.
I can die
I'm
now.
good.
A happy
He died of a
man.
heart attack. She died like
Celebrating the goal.
I should say, but like probably third best goal I've ever seen live in my life.
I've seen a couple of screamers. Before.
Gareth Bale's. We've said many times Gareth Bale's probably the best goal we've seen score live.
I'm talking about when I've been in the stadium.
On the stadium. Oh.
Ronaldo's free kick, Boxing Day, 2007 was it? 2008.
Fantastic.
I was 2007. Fucking when he just hit it, man, and just fucking steered it. Craig Gordon didn't even move.
He was a good goalkeeper, Craig Gordon as well.
Really good.
That
you know what? Sunderland for a
Gordon.
while had really good goalkeepers. Gordon to Mignolet.
Miggs was a great goalkeeper, and then he just, when he went to Liverpool, he just turned like calamitous.
Aye. But for us, he was tremendous.
I went to Ken, we got 30 mil for him, so it was all right. And then Pickers came through the academy.
Aye. Got 30 million for him.
Absolutely.
Sorensen was class as well.
Sorensen. Probably the best goalkeeper we've ever had, Sorensen.
Game against Shearer as well in the penalties. Classic.
Brilliant.
Fucking fantastic. But
Tommy, yes. Everyone was devastated that Perez went and we got this guy that no one knew about. And ended up Sorensen was a cult hero.
Yeah. He was loved by everybody.
Brilliant. Brilliant goalkeeper.
It's like Lukey. Everybody loves Luke 09. Like, no matter what position he plays in, he's best player. Like, now when Catmore left, it's like, I'm not going to have another great player, but Luke 09 stepped in the knee problem.
Definitely.
It's this song as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Luke Gordon. Ollie sings it now. Ollie loves this song. It's his favourite song. He loves this. Rocking all over League One. He actually sings rolling all over League One. So when he got clattered against Pompey and he's fucking rolling about, he sings rolling all over League One.
Luke 09 is and even on Twitter and that, he's great.
He's fucking loves it, man. He loves the interaction with the fans. He's fantastic.
Like that kid when he was like, I'd saying something and Luke 09 sent me a pair of boots.
Yeah, fantastic. Even recently when the lad was tatting the piss in, whatever, like he wouldn't even be the water boy, and then he fucking superimposed his face on fucking
Bobby Boucher
with the waters. Lovely 19, absolutely class.
But the greatest play I've ever seen, I'm sure we talked about it before, was when I got my picture took with Lee Catmull.
Great player, terrible Lee Catmull. We're never getting my squad.
Marty's devastated every time I mention it.
No, I want it. It was the fact that how it come about. That's what hurts me. That's what Lee Catmull destroys me. Steve, let me get your foot with it. Nah, I didn't do that. But you're my mate's favourite player. It'll piss him right off. Hi, get on then. Let's get it done.
Class.
I told you before, didn't I, when my dad was a taxi driver and he had Catmull on the back of his fucking car with his mate Anne from MMA, the Wolf House. And Cat was off his fucking nuts. And I was like, this in the back of the fucking car, driving the fucking Catmull in the back. He's like, Cabbage doesn't even know where he is.
It wasn't, it was Darren.
Right, let's fucking try this beer because I'm dying for a piss and also. I need to get
all right.
this.
Houdini
by who, Ed?
Uiltje.
Yes, that's the one.
Right.
Ed, you'd be good if you got a can yourself to drink.
Of course I have.
I'm still. What's that?
Pronounce this.
Strong Jam.
Hertog Jan.
Brilliant.
Ed, you drink some ropey stuff though. You send me some photos.
Aye, but that's probably calling in.
Foster's.
Oh, that smells lovely.
I haven't even opened it.
Oh my god.
Want
to take those words back, boys.
What's that, sorry?
Want to take those words back, boys?
No, we weren't talking about this one. We're talking about your beer.
It's brilliant, mate.
Hertog Jan.
We've said from the get-go that this was always going to be a good beer. Just how it is. Like I said, all their designs are fucking fantastic. So
Yeah.
even though it's a sticker, I don't care. It gets a 10 for the can for me.
Yeah.
It's impossible not to give it a 10. To the nose, it smells really fruity.
Beautiful. I think it smells great.
Yeah, same. I'm going to pour it. I'm going to get a better pour on last one.
Don't ruin it, Marty. Don't.
Now I'm on. Now I'm on here. That's it. That's beautiful. That's Romeo done. Big Dog, look before you get in. I kind of see it about it. That is an absolute beautiful pour. Be a hawk, represent. Love this glass as well. It'd be the same if mine was in that glass. Would be the same.
Yeah.
I'll let you have it, Marty.
Finally.
Fuck off. That was a great drink. But yeah, to the nose, it smells so good.
It does. I think Ed's got a good in here, like.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, we've only spoke about these beers for maybe the last year and a half, haven't we? Like I said, I was good that we can never get them in the UK.
No,
But
but if you want, I can always order some and ship them over.
Yeah, we said because they do so many different beers of them, so we'll have a look and we'll put a collection together.
I'll just
and we'll put a collection together and send them to Ed.
100%.
Yeah, and then come over and drink together.
Mate, it's always an option.
we'll go international.
You're always welcome.
Separate
Especially
hotel's room, though, Marty. I'm not sharing with you again. You want the double bed again?
And don't even laugh. Don't even laugh at that. It was that queen that booked the double bed.
No.
Friends,
I booked a twin room,
Yes.
and she put us in a double bed. And I went down and said on the email, twin room. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You can't get any more. I was like, Marty, it's a twin room. It's 2 beds.
No, it's
it
not.
says
it's
it
not
there.
a twin room is just a bigger room.
No, it's not a twin room.
No,
a
it's
double is a big bed. A twin room is 2 beds.
They saw you and they probably thought, okay, they're just a couple of benders.
The same.
I've been attacked.
They just don't want to admit.
What you doing? Are we going to drink this or what before?
Here we go. No. Here we go. Twin room. And the twin room has 2 single beds.
Well, this one didn't have one fucking double.
I know, there you go.
It's because
The
they saw
double
you.
room has 1 double bed. So I
It's
ordered a
because-
twin
it's-
room and they gave us a double. So I was right. So stop trying to
because-
knock it out like I'm a. Like
It's
you
because
and
they
me.
saw you together.
You're still a
Cheers,
bender.
Marty.
Cheers, big dog.
Yes.
Cheers, Ed. We should fucking call him.
That's quite nice as well.
Quite zingy.
It is, and it's not heavy either, is it?
It's not. So it is really light, but it's a
Yeah.
really zingy taste. You could drink that so easy, you know.
This is one of those, isn't it? Where you could be at a barbecue in the
It's
summer.
one of those dangerous things,
Yeah.
isn't it? So
Yeah,
We'll
you could
go
have a
back
few
to
of them
the-
about none.
yeah,
That one is
the
brilliant.
Top Gear wall, Sub-Zero, cool,
Aye.
super cool. This is fucking somewhere shouldn't be seen.
Aye.
So yeah, this is key lime stuff. Like this is dangerous.
Ed, what you need to do is you need to come over here because I've got the new barbecue on the way.
Aye.
You know what I mean? And the deck and sun trapped all afternoon, evening. Got the bar built. Beard roll
Brilliant,
meat
mate.
pit on it.
He's also
Bullshit corner.
got his new flag, new sign off his more.
Bullshit corner. that's where Marty sits.
But if it's in your bedroom, you liar.
Well, I brought it up for this one time, didn't I? Because you asked us to.
No, I didn't.
There's normally a Green Bay Packers sign there.
No, it's not.
It is. You know it is.
All I need to do is bring a gym bag full of Uiltje.
It's a great plaque.
That's what normally is up. I didn't think it would be very good this season if Aaron Rodgers fucks off like.
He will.
That'd be gone in the bin.
I wonder where he's going.
He'll go anywhere because we've said we're not trading him.
Yeah.
He
will.
He gone somewhere.
So you're gonna bench him the entire season.
Well, if he doesn't turn up, we don't have to pay him.
Hmm.
He'll definitely. He'll.
If he doesn't turn up, we don't have to pay him, and we'll keep his rights for 3 years.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with that?
Just lose money on him.
Just
No,
wank
because if he
over it.
doesn't turn up, we don't have to pay him.
Yeah, sure, but still, what are you going to do with it? I mean, the man's loaded, so
But
he
the
doesn't
problem
need the
is,
money.
but we don't. What we're going to get for him is not going to be in. If you think Matthew Stafford went for 2 first-round picks,
You're
Aaron
not-
Rodgers going to go for 4,
Yeah.
and no one's going to give it up.
No one is.
So we're not going to get the haul that we want. So let him sit.
Watch Bill Belichick trade for 2 third-rounders and a bag of crisps.
And a Mars bar.
You know what is, right? Aaron Rodgers will be a Green Bay Packer player. He'll start the first game of the season.
I'm not sure.
I think he will. From what James Jones, who's a very good friend of him, was talking to him, and he says, look, it is recoverable. I can go back there, but I need assurances.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like what you meant to do, like Aaron Rodgers had the number 1 scorer in offense,
Exactly.
the best wide receiver, top 10 running back, top 10 tight end. It's not like he's not loaded with players.
To be honest, I don't know what he's bitching about.
I don't.
It's just diva
Like,
behavior.
he's bitching because we drafted his replacement, right? Which is exactly the same what happened when he came to us.
Yeah.
We drafted him and kept
It
him
was.
on the bench for 3 years.
That's it.
Like, Aaron, you were the same with Brett Favre.
Yeah.
But Brett Favre didn't like you, but Brett Favre was a man and got on with the job.
Yep.
He wasn't a little bitch.
And then he went to the Jets and started groping.
Women.
Exactly.
Yeah. What a guy.
What a guy.
What a
What
legend.
a guy.
Brett Favre, love him, man. Follow him on Instagram, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brett Favre was class.
He was. Have you not seen have you seen the Americans games where
Yeah.
it follows a team that won the Super Bowl? I've seen Green Bay's when they won the Super Bowl, Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Like literally the beginning of the season he was in rehab because he was addicted to Vicodin.
What?
Vicodin? Basically tramadol.
It's a painkiller.
He was addicted to
I've been
tramadol.
addicted to tramadol. It's a fucking hard book to kick that one.
Aye, but he was taking like 3 or 4 a day, man.
Yeah.
So was that.
For no reason.
So was that. That's what addiction is. Like, I didn't even need it for my knee anymore. I was like, I'm having some of this because I enjoy tackling it. 1 second, I'm just going to quickly go for a piss because I'm dying, lads. I cannot wait anymore.
Brett Favre's an absolute legend. Like he's,
Yeah,
I love him. There was something I like the memes about him. Like, and he went to the Vikings to prove that no one can win there.
Yeah. Brilliant.
You know what I mean? And my mate is a Vikings fan, so I love to rip him to shreds about it.
Ooh. No, but Brett Favre was great.
Yeah. You're a Patriots fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Well, I'm a Alabama Crimson Tide fan.
There's some connection with Saban.
Mac Jones is a good quarterback.
He is.
He'll if he sits a year behind Cam, learns the trade.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, I think Bill's writing this year off at a rebuild stage.
I'm not sure. I think Bill still. I mean, it's not Bill's type of working to say, okay, yeah, it's an off year. So
No. What I mean by a bill, like a rebuild for normal people has been fucking bottom seed.
Yeah.
Bill, a
will
rebuild
probably
for
still go
Bill
playoffs.
is I think he'll get to the playoffs. He'll get the wild card.
Yeah.
And I think Mac Jones might sit the year, learn, because it's a lot different coming from in Alabama. Mac Jones had Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Najee Harris.
Insane. Yeah.
It was the other Billingsley, the tight end. Like he had weapons, and he's gone to New England. There's no weapons, so
still he has an insane O line.
Yes,
O line is still best of the league.
Yeah,
easy.
It is, and at Alabama he had a great O line because 3 of them went in the first and second round.
Leatherwood went the first round as well. Yeah,
Alex Leatherwood went first round. DeJuan Brown went the 4th round, and he's a stud. The only thing he has to do is not very good with his weight. Who's the other guy that went in the first round?
Um,
White guy. He was the centre.
yeah.
I can't think of his name. He missed the championship. Alabama centre. Landon Dickerson.
Yeah.
Landon Dickerson went in the first 2 rounds as well. But yeah, Mac Jones. Do you know what Mac Jones is? A more mobile Tom Brady.
He is. It's what I see in him as well. I'm not saying he's going to have a great a career as great.
But he'll be great for what's it called? From Josh McDaniel's offense.
Yeah.
Because it's like bringing Tom Brady-esque in, doing the things he done.
It's what I said to other friends as well. I mean, they drafted the right player for the right position, for the right offensive scheme, and of course, I mean, you've always got people complaining, saying, "Okay, yeah, they should have traded up for Trey Lance," or I don't think Trey Lance is going to be that good.
Trey Lance, Trey
Same
Lance
with
is nearly as good as Jordan Love.
Same with what's his name? The kid that went to the Jets,
Zach Wilson. Yeah,
he's going to.
I would never have gotten Sam Darnold. The problem is with the Jets is you've got no weapons, and everyone's saying Sam Darnold's a bust. But if you're thrown to people who can't catch,
exactly,
you've got the offensive line, which is the worst in the league, the running game, which is the second worst in the league, and Sam Darnold still won games.
Yeah.
See, Marty's just new to NFL, and he picked a glory team straight away, the 49ers.
Didn't pick the glory team at all.
Mate, you started supporting them, and they got the Super Bowl.
You see that, but the season before they never got to it, so I never picked the glory team.
But you didn't support them then?
I did. Like
he's now a Tampa fan.
He's a Tampa fan now, isn't he?
I've always followed the Niners because of my dad. Like he said, that's the team he followed.
Do you know what winds me up now with Dave's the same? Is the New England fans who now support Tampa Bay. Because Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay. Like somebody said to me, would you still support Green Bay if Aaron Rodgers left? Yeah. Because
of course, it's
Aaron
a
Rodgers
team. It's not a player.
Still going to be a Green Bay fan. We could be the worst team in the league.
Yeah,
they support the player.
Aye.
I mean, we can easily have a couple of off years, and I'd still support them.
Well, exactly. If you're looking Formula One, like saying that, like
I'm a Renault fan. They ones had it harder than me.
I'm a driver fan, not a team fan. Although I was buzzing where Hamilton fucked up on the weekend.
I'll tell you what though, I was buzzing when Fernando Alonso went through the field like a knife through.
Yeah, Fernando was class. Absolutely fantastic.
Loving me.
When it comes to Formula One, I'm just a patriot. Max Verstappen all the way.
Well, you got to one. See, the thing is, like Lewis Hamilton, he's British, and I hate him.
Yeah,
because
it's his attitude.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone's like, "Oh, you hate him because he's black." I'm like, "That's not the problem. The
it's
problem
his attitude.
is he cries and moans when he doesn't get his own way."
Exactly. He's like every diva in sports. It's like LeBron James in basketball as well.
He is a goon. He's knee Michael Jordan.
Never.
Well, did you not see what LeBron James done when they were getting beat off Phoenix?
He
like 5 minutes left, walked out.
Yeah. What a
left his team. Left his team there. MJ would never have done that.
You know what? To me, like that reminds me of like Jack like if he got fucking flung the armband down again, like wouldn't play again for me. If I was club coach, captain, whatever, wouldn't play again. Kind of disrespect the squad like that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You just got the same message I got.
I from Fido Bagwell.
Like, yeah, message. But yeah, like you can't disrespect a squad like that. It's not just on you, it's a family of the squad.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've seen like in the NBA finals, like Paul Pierce get injured, get carried off the court, and then comes out like limping and still plays limping. You know what I mean? Because it's a playoffs.
Yeah.
If you walk out 5 minutes ago, you might be getting beat by 10 points.
You do what you got to do to win.
Exactly. You don't give up.
Never.
It's mad, isn't it? Like, pardon me. But yeah, they get some like absolute little bitches, man, when it comes to fucking sport, because the money's there for them and they are just like put on this pedestal where they shouldn't be on there at all. Like they're not even the best of what they is, but
What winds me up was when they bring politics into sport, like LeBron James.
Oh,
Like,
that was horrible,
like
man.
you don't know what it's like to be a black man, this, that, and the other. Fucking hell, LeBron, I'm pretty sure I'd be happy to be you for fucking 500
Shut
million in
up,
the bank.
exactly.
Lewis Hampton or all this blah blah blah, but you're the one that fucking pays your fucking money into like an offshore Swiss account.
Exactly.
Lives in Monaco.
He lives in Monaco where he doesn't pay taxes.
And he's like, I grew up in the rough. I grew up rough.
Yeah,
Fucking
but
a 5-bedroom house. They grew up in.
He never fucking grew up in a council estate like those, did he, boy?
he
I
shite?
mean, come on, to go to the beginner stages of Formula One is like you need to come from money.
You've got to
Yeah,
have
of
money.
course.
You've got to have
Yeah.
money. You can't get
I
into
mean,
it without money.
the kids I grew up with, no one of them knew how to ride a kart before we went there for someone's 16th birthday.
Yeah.
Go-karts are
Go-karting.
expensive.
Exactly. Well, look at Scotty Mackerel winning world championships in that in go-karting.
Like one of the boys that we play American football with, like he's fantastic go-kart, absolute mint. But you kind of break into fucking Formula One or wherever they gone to that or whatever you want to go from the next step up because the money's just not there.
You need money.
You need hundreds of thousands of pounds like to do it.
Yeah.
Well, look at Alex Albon. He's more fucking went tax evasion again.
He's
now.
about went to prison.
I love it.
Alex is the boy. We all love Alex for that.
Yes, definitely.
Whatever we do, you don't talk about his mum.
That was
Alex
it.
is
wasn't
alive.
it?
Love that. Okay.
Tax evasion is the best thing
Have
ever.
you- Ed can help you get away with that, so can you with Dazza?
Oh, that's true. Oh, Dave can as well.
I do, I.
Well,
That,
yeah,
that was one of my favourite episodes of Drive to Survive. Whatever you do, don't talk about Alex's mum.
Well,
Okay.
look at Formula One now, right? Fucking Carlos Sainz, dad
Yeah.
was a world rally champion. Max Verstappen, dad was a Formula One driver.
But he was horrible. Come on.
Yeah, he was, but he still got money for it.
Sure, of
Still a
course.
big name, isn't it? Like, it's still
Well,
fun.
he still he raced for Benetton,
I don't get what he got paid for. I mean, I would have.
but
done
he
this
did race for Benetton when Michael Schumacher won the world championship.
still, but
Well, you look at Mick Schumacher now. Mick Schumacher is not that great of a driver.
He's better than Mazepin.
Anybody fucking better than Mazepin. But
I mean,
Charles Leclerc,
I mean, come
born
on.
in Monaco, where he's got.
yeah,
I mean, Verstappen's dad. I don't know what it's called in English, but the sand parts next to circuit,
Yeah, the gravel.
the gravel.
the gravel. Yeah, we call it sandboxes.
He spends more
And
time in
in-
sandbox than out else.
In the Netherlands, Verstappen's dad was called Sandbox Jos because he would always finish there.
In England, we call him shite.
Sandbox in the fucking golfer. Ridiculous. Brilliant.
We've had a few drivers like that. Anthony Davidson.
No, I and I feel so sorry that I never got a big break. Paul DeVesta. Paul DeVesta was a great driver. He drove like fuck out of a Force India. He so deserved podiums.
The one I always feel sorry for is Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg was that guy who was the talent, but
Yeah,
once again, he never had the money to back them.
he never had the team.
The problem with Hulkenberg, he came into the Formula One where a lot of people were getting drives because they had money, like
Big
Maldonado.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he came in then, and you had to have money to back a driver. Like Mazepin's only got the Haas job because he's got backers.
Well, look, Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll only got into Formula 1
Right.
because of his dad.
His dad.
Because of his dad.
Yeah.
And that was an hell of a crash
That was
at Kazakhstan. Azerbaijan, sorry.
last week back. It was like it was fucking ridiculous. Like what?
Lance Stroll staying out for the safety car. Lance Stroll cars as a safety car.
That's it. Martin Brundle was gone. The only thing is like he's doing really.
Who's the rest?
I the rest of
Your
like
boy Paul.
no, it was definitely Martin Brundle again. I don't want to put a
Brundle weren't
curse
there.
on him. But there you go.
The Grand Prix.
I didn't want to put a curse on him, but he's doing really well for being all this time on them tyres. Literally next lap, smash. Unbelievable.
I tell you what, a stinker. And I think Mercedes probably hindered him in it. Bottas, why didn't I bring him in?
Bottas said fuck to Bottas.
Bottas was in the 11th. Alonso was in 12th. Alonso come in. Everyone behind him came in and put new tyres on.
Yeah.
Bottas, nah. Fucking dropped about 8 places, didn't he? Bottas was going backwards quicker than me.
Yeah, he was.
In a 100-yard sprint. I couldn't believe, I was like, what the deal with Bottas here?
Yeah.
Bottas had a fucking bit of a mare weekend,
fucking not being able to get on the fucking plane to start with.
I
Couldn't get on his own plane, on his own private plane.
The weekend started to go downhill from there, lads.
Yeah.
Not being able to board your own private plane, like Jesus Christ.
So I was sat there, right, on the F1 fantasy thing that we did, Marty.
I haven't done that since week 1.
Mate, I had Verstappen, Gasly in 4th, Sainz, Leclerc, Alonso, Ricciardo, all to the point I'm like, yeah, Steve's fucking romping this week. Verstappen crash, shit. But here we gone.
Yeah, I got to take a leak, guys.
Well, we'll wait for it to get back and then we'll wrap it up.
I was like fucking, and had double points as well. I was like, here comes the money.
I haven't done that since week 1. I've not looked at it since week 1.
Mate, you're second.
Oh, who's first?
Apple Golf.
I'm gonna have to fucking look into it then, because I can't be coming second Apple Golf when I've not even looked at it.
Plum's coming out 10:15, isn't he?
I've got a bit of a heartburn coming on as well.
Being on cider.
No, I love cider, mate. Doesn't give me heartburn.
Well, little big Graham came round last Saturday with Val and brought a 10-pack of Copperberg. Never drank any. 10 Copperberg in my fridge.
I love Copperberg.
Didn't even like it.
I love Copperberg, mate. Nice.
Well, I did until I started getting heartburn.
Such a nice drink.
It is. I can't believe you're on 8 o'clock tomorrow. That's brutal, that, mate.
And how about that first hour 8 till 9 is not be bad. I'm hoping. But to be honest, we haven't gone heavy, so it's all.
Mate, do you know what? The light on this, right? Look how light I am. It's only off a ring light.
If I didn't have fucking glare specs, I'd have my ring light behind us, but I hate the glare specs.
2 seconds, lad. I've got a fucking. It's just too bright.
Got to turn it down a little.
That's better. He's PlayStation head back.
PS head. Good piss?
Always.
Always. Broke the seal, hasn't he?
Isn't that worse when you've been waiting for ages? Like me, I was dying. I was like, I'm going to have to go, and I've had to go.
No, but it's the best way. Just wait for ages, and then you'll never get a call again.
And you just fucking piss for ages. Like, oh my God. Like fucking gone weak.
Yeah, but after that you can drink till you give up.
No, not here. Did I want
the amount I drink,
once you break that seal here, that's it. You're done for. Every 20 minutes gone for piss.
Well, my brother, right, what he likes to do when we're starting the drink,
give it
is how Darren's like a sprinter in a marathon. Like he has 4 pints in the first hour, and he's fucking in absolute clip.
I nursed a pint for that first hour.
That's me as well.
Is that you as well, Ed?
Yeah.
Fucking Ed's like fucking Usain Bolt in a marathon. Yeah. Then after about 8, he's like, "Oh, you fuck that."
Yeah, I'm done, guys. I'm done.
He goes full dance.
No, but it's actually what happens to me. Like when I start, people go like, "Okay, what the fuck is happening?" I mean, before they even started their first, I've already finished mine.
Like that, Steve's brother does, right? He can be perfectly fine, like drinks, like having a laugh, carry on, joking, and then it's you gone. And I'll be like,
"That's me."
Dickhead, you fucking know it, and I'll buy you outside and let's go. And I'm like, we're
That's
like,
me.
what the
Are you
fuck,
attacking
lads?
people outside then, are you?
Then we're like,
That's me.
what is going on here? Does that like, I'm not drunk. You fat cunt. You fat ginger prick.
Aye, that's it. He
That-
loves to call me that, doesn't he?
Aye, you fat-
That's me.
Oh, Dad starts spitting on his fingers though.
That's not me.
Nickname Spittle Fingers.
fucking little finger.
Aye.
Does that?
I start when I get annoyed, I start mumbling.
Everybody mumbles when they're pissed.
Poor.
Yeah,
you
but
think you're speaking, you think you're speaking perfect English, you're going, and like, what?
Yeah.
I only want to go for a pint.
Do you know when I'm pissed, right? Is when you get a text message and then you try to respond to it and it takes you about 20 minutes to write yes.
Thank God for autocorrect.
You're like, I haven't even got it on. And you're like, you press the button, you're like, hang on a minute, that's not right. And so you the delete button's getting absolute hammering.
No, but
Although Dan's like, where are you? Flanagan. Oh, it's not working. I'll ring him.
Or the fact
No,
you can't
but
respond for
for
20
me,
minutes,
it's
you're like,
like-
shit, my phone's dead. I can't even respond to them.
for
I
me,
like-
it's like I start mumbling, but then Nat's standing next to me and she's like, yeah, you're not mumbling. Everyone can hear you. And especially when I get annoyed, it gets you in these awkward situations. Like last week, I sent you the bouncy house and the drinks we had after, and we have this neighbor, and she gets so incredibly. She's already extremely loud from herself.
Is that Chipgate?
No, it's well, me and our littles call them Beyonce and Jay-Z, mainly because they think they are. They're jack shit, and but yet they think they are brilliant people and fuck 'em. But-
Fuck.
And so, but I mean, what happened was, okay, I was talking to this new neighbor guy, and okay, he's from the Suriname, a former Dutch colony. So okay, I was easily talking to him, and then the our neighbor came like, oh yeah, you should talk to him too, and because her boyfriend husband is from the Suriname as well, and I was like, yeah, fuck off, I'm talking to him now. Just why?
Why you have to come and fucking get involved?
Yeah, and that I was starting to mumble things like that, and then Ned was like, okay, now shut up talking and just sit down,
I don't know,
behave.
you'll probably not have this term in Holland, but for someone that we would call 11 Arif.
Yeah.
So, you know Tenerife, the place.
Yeah,
Like, so if I'd said, oh, I ran 100 meters in 9 seconds, Steve Gans,
Aye.
I ran 100 meters in
yeah.
7.5 seconds.
So we call them an 11 a reefer
It's-
because they want better than 10
Because
a
they're
Yeah,
better
but
all the time. Like, there's always going to be
I
better.
I had that with her. Like, okay,
Wigger, I love Wigger.
she sent her daughter to the school, and she was like, yeah, the thing. She only there's like 2 primary schools in our neighborhood. So you have to choose one of them. And we visited both, and we decided to put Liv on a different school than her daughter. And she was like, yeah, and the other school, yeah, they get English. And I said, yeah, my English is better than mostly all of the primary school teachers. So I'd rather teach Liv English
I'll teach you
myself
instead of a school, yeah, where you
rather than have a teacher do it to her. Yeah, she was just yapping over it, and it's
like, just fuck off,
she's-
man.
She sounds like an
fucking
11 a
annoying.
reefer.
She
She
is
sounds
a-
like Dave
Yes.
Pringle.
She's 11. Oh my god, she's
I'm-
11. She's a
Oh
Dave.
God, I mean, you guys should come over and meet her. I think she would probably hate you just by the way you guys look.
Well,
It's been known.
But
we've been told a few times.
I mean, you're in good company. She does it to me as well.
Like, we just fucking 3D with it, and it was fucking.
Yeah, but
it wasn't 3D.
I mean, on a Sunday, I don't care how I look. I mean, if I want to wear a tracksuit and a jersey, football shirt, fuck it.
That's
What is
how
it? Is she like a fucking catwalk model or something?
Nah,
Got to be
she
wearing Ralph Lauren every time you go out.
she
the
thinks
house.
she is. She thinks she is.
fucking hate them tricks,
Oh,
mate.
I cut about and me and Marty shorts and sliders most of the time,
Every fucking
even in the
every
winter.
day.
it's like in Dutch we say, people like her are people who shit higher, who think they shit from a higher place than their asshole is.
Fucking, I hate tricks like that, mate. I hate them.
We have
Yeah.
a term quick like that, is it, where they think the shit don't stink.
That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Fuck
them.
off, you daft cunt. I fucking hate
I
them.
hate her already, me.
I know. We're gonna punch her
You
out.
should-
Come on, we're gonna fucking punch her out.
But I mean, and she thinks she's wise and shit, but she's fucking daft.
We know a few people like that. It's.
I mean, yeah, it's, yeah. I'm not going to talk about you, Marty, but
I'm going. See you later, boys. Yeah, it's. There's just no need for people like that, man. Like, honest to God, like,
nah,
it really isn't. There's no
it's.
need at all.
I mean, it's what's it it's old as fuck. Keeping up appearances.
Yes.
It's another nickname me and Lils give her. We call her Hyacinth Bouquet because
The book up lady.
she's
Like,
exactly like that. I mean,
it makes no difference, right? Like, no matter how rich you are, no matter how posh you are, how poor you are, how peasant you are, like, we're all gonna end up in the same place, either buried or fucking
Yeah.
cremated.
but it's. I mean, her dad. In the end, he turned out gay as fuck. And
You'll
he's
make it like him.
he's even gayer than him.
Is the
Yeah.
higher
Yeah.
gears?
Yeah, he's even gayer than him. And then she goes
Gayer
like,
than Mick.
yeah,
To be honest, though, like Mick's not a gay. Like,
He is.
nah, he's not a
he
min.
is, he is,
He
Marty is.
He
Nah,
is
he's not.
Marty.
Nah, like
Mick got lashed all over his arm belt.
Nah, that's because he's a little fucking feeble prick. Like, he's not a mincer. He's not a min. He doesn't mince about.
Nah,
Yeah, the first time it was like, "Hi, Steve."
Nah, he didn't. Nah, he didn't.
bye, Felicia.
He's not a mincer, like, because there's always like different types of gears, but like he's not a mincer.
Nah,
But he's obviously definitely queer.
no, but yeah, well, this guy is as well. And then she just starts rambling like, yeah, I hope my daughter never turns out lesbian. And I'm like, how the fuck can you say that?
I think we think Amelia's gonna be gay. She's already said that. But I think it's called. She's trying to define herself as non-binary, so she doesn't.
Oh, man.
She
Straight
doesn't.
mouth
She
wood.
doesn't fancy
She
boys.
probably
or
sees herself as salmon.
girls.
Huh?
Looks like it's all for how they are. Like, so, but like, what the fuck is going on here? But it's
As long as you're
That's
happy, come on.
Christina. That.
it's not. It's nowadays. It's a fad. Like, as it is now. Kids nowadays, it's a fad to be different. It's a fad to be queer. To not identify. Like, it's weird.
That's what I don't understand. Like a 5-yard kid saying that a boy saying he wants to be a girl. How
No.
does a 5-yard kid know?
Not because
But
they
he wants to be a
They
girl.
don't.
I
But
mean, don't push them, but let them be themselves.
that's it. Well, Amelia's two friends now. Like, she was out with 3 boys. Two of them were gay, and one of them's hiding it supposedly.
Jesus Christ!
like-
How old are they?
13. Like, and I was like, and I said to me, I was like, yesterday I was talking, I was like, your mate Joshua. She's like, I was like, is he queer, gay? She was like, I was like, what, in school now? Openly gay, yeah? Like,
He'd getting fucking kicked his head kicked in
like
my
in
school.
the 90s, you could not be openly gay 13-year-old, you'd be fucking butchered.
You would?
But
You
now
would?
it's normal. Everybody wants to be that gay best friend now. And it's like, what the fuck is going on here?
I think that's just so you can get to see the women naked.
I don't know, I'm not if he's fucking
So,
fucking a boy.
Steve, you want to confess something? This is a safe
No,
spot
I tell you
now.
what,
Come on.
I tell Marty the story, didn't I? Right. So
Whatever he says, it's a lie. It never happened.
no, I was having a shit one day, right? And I was proper straining and it was hurting, right? And it was like I had a sweat on. I was like, oh my god, this is absolute. I thought it was about that big, right? And then it turned out it was about a year big, right? And like it was that painful. I was it's at that point I knew I couldn't be gay. If I'm shitting out that big and it hurt and I could not take anything up there.
Like honestly, God, like obviously we have no like ill feelings towards like gays. Like my brother's gay, Ed's sister's gay. Like
I've got a gay mate who's in
like
denial.
it's perfectly natural nowadays, like to be gay. Like there's no like issues that are like.
But I do like lesbians better than gay men.
Oh yeah, I prefer lesbians.
It's always the case.
Yeah, I prefer lesbian than a gay bloke. Like to be honest, I hate the gays. I hate Michael. Like I love winding them up and like, but like it's so funny because it's perfectly natural now for people to be gay, where like 10 years ago it wasn't, in the 90s it wasn't, and it wasn't a normal thing. But like people just like to flaunt it. That's what gets me. The people that flaunt it, like I'm gay, you cannot say nothing to me. You cannot discriminate to me because I'm gay. Like no, I'm discriminating.
Fucking behave.
An arsehole.
Yeah.
Not like you're gay.
And this is probably going to piss people off. Pride Month.
Fuck off.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit. Be gay. It's your decision. I don't care.
Just do whatever you want.
Exactly.
You know what I seen the other day, right? I seen something popped up on Facebook. Not about gays, but it was something to say like on Father's Day. It was like, what about all these single mums that to raise?
Oh, I saw that.
I was like,
that was disgraceful.
I was like, what about all the fucking single dads that raise kids on fucking?
Exactly.
You're like, didn't I get the deal? Like people were trying to ban fathers. They're like, fucking get a grip, you daft cunt. I was furious, me. Absolutely furious.
I saw that.
Two sex
and
guy
actually, a lot of
take care
women
of one
was
of the kids.
commenting and saying, "No, this is not right."
Yeah, I've seen loads of people saying like loads of people like standing up for it as well. I'm thinking, no, because when us men don't kick up a fuss about our Mother's Day, like we just get on with it.
Mate, it was disgraceful, wasn't it?
I couldn't
when
believe
she went
it.
on like that. I'm like, oh my god, what you gonna do? Get rid of birthdays?
That's it. Like you get rid of fucking everything.
Somebody was born in a test tube. They don't have a birthday. Oh, poor them.
It was a piss take, wasn't it?
I see. He's broke his seal.
I think he said. I think he said they was going to see one of the kids. Who's the fuck uncle is that? Oh, Brett's mate fucking done his ankle. That is grim as fuck. That. Have you seen that?
Aye, not
That's
that bad. I've seen worse. Oh, down ETA.
Say 5 minutes.
Aye.
Message him then.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
We'll wait for fucking Ed to get back and then we'll wrap this up. Fucking Cass is bitching out.
I'm not on this evening.
Like, you've got out on. You're not at work tomorrow.
Stammers might be round.
On a Friday? It's an unusual day for Stammers to be round.
Well, he works dodgy shifts, doesn't he?
I think it might be something.
Is Skinny on tonight?
I've messaged him, but he might be a fucking sleep as normal for Skinny.
He's a lazy bastard, that one.
Like, I didn't understand how he can be asleep at 10 o'clock at night.
Mate, I sometimes put my head down at 10 o'clock and I just didn't fall asleep till 1. I look at the clock, I'm like, oh, why am I still being awake?
I try to get to sleep at fucking 10 o'clock and I'm lying in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking, fucking hell, I've been awake for ages.
Mate, I've got me pictures on Amazon, like me timeline thing. It's horrible looking at them. Like now, it's me at the New York Rangers game in New York. It's grim. It's absolutely grim. Me at the Heart Attack Grill.
Where Alex was fucking trying to give it the big one and never heard, but his fucking knees.
He started like a little tear running down his face.
His fucking legs were telling a different story with his fucking.
Aye, you know that, mate. Why did he leg buckle?
Heart Attack Grill. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, there's me and Catamol.
Sounds good.
Like, have you seen the Heart Attack Grill in America, in Vegas?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
So when you buy your food, right, it's a £half patty.
Yeah. Aye.
So we went in and I went, right, we're going in. Well, I'll get a double, right? And if you didn't finish it, you get a fucking lashing. So if you don't finish your meal, you get lashed with a fucking paddle, right?
A big paddle.
So when you get in, you get a gown to wear, like you're in a hospital.
Gown, yeah, hospital gown.
And if you buy a wine, it comes in like a drip and you drink it out the drip. Right? And we got like me and Steve Watson were on spice rum. And they come in like pill bottles. So you open the bottle up and you like it's all hospital themed. The only thing they don't do in there is diet. So you can't buy Diet Coke or Diet Pet.
Who cares?
Like that. Exactly.
I mean, when you're buying all that fucking fat, you didn't want dieting anyways.
And if you're
Exactly.
over £350, you get your meal for free.
So I'm going there for free.
You jump on the scales,
Eat for free.
£350, eat for free. But however, if you don't finish your meal, you get a lashing, right? And I'll tell you what, right? The meals itself are not small. So we went for the doubles because we thought the doubles were like quarter pounders. So I was getting like a double quarter pounder, some fries, easy. No. A pound of meat. Right? And it looked like about eight potatoes had been dropped into the fryer for the chips. Like literally, that was the thing that killed you, was the chips. Right?
Yeah, but that's it. I mean, a pound of meat I can stomach.
I bet you can, you fucking gear boy.
I was halfway through and I was like, lads, I'm not going to finish this. And I heard someone get lashed, and it was that second win I needed to finish it off.
Fight or flight.
Well, this one lass gets up, right, and a boyfriend didn't do it, and she didn't do it. So a boyfriend gets up, and he's getting lashed all over, right, off this fucking paddle. And the lass goes and just slightly taps it, right, and she goes, "Oh no, do it properly like you would do a lad." And she fucking whacked this lass on the arse. Her fucking knees buckled, right? And Lee Redford shouted, "That's what she wants for Christmas." And then obviously we all finished our meals. Then, "Oh, you all finished? None of you's getting a lash." And we're like, "It's Alex's birthday." Right, get up. How old are you? 21 of the best. And Alex, right, he was getting a lash, and it was fucking. I've got the video, and it's brutal. Like
fucking, it hurts watching it. It hurts watching it.
Alex's legs buckle a little bit, and he turned around. He's like, "No, that lad's," and we're like, "Fuck off, mate. We saw your legs. That was something." And
It
this
was
black lad, right?
There was.
He had like normally they just use like this wooden panel or plastic paddle.
It was like something you bring out a fucking pizza.
It was
like
a leather thing, right?
Yeah.
And because I think it's, if you order a small one and you don't finish, you get worse punishment.
Mm.
And this black lad went up and she whacked him, and the black went, "Is that it?" She went, "What do you mean? Is that it?" He goes, "I'm a black lad. I've been getting lashed on the arse off me ma from the age of 2." And everyone's like, "Yeah." I've been getting worse than that since the early ages. Fucking hell. It was great, like. It wasn't great when you were fucking panicking in case you fucking... I'll tell you what, I think it would have hurt.
Oh, I think it definitely would have hurt, 100%. I've seen fucking... Like I said, I watched the League of Their Own when they've gone there, like just before you went there, they were getting lashed all over.
Mate, do you know what is right? It's worse now than one League of Their Own, because males can be females now. So I'm pretty sure one of them used to be a bloke. And these chiefs flashy, you know what I mean?
You've got fucking Sean in there
somewhere like that, you know what I mean? He looks like The Rock.
Like fucking your Metcalf lashing you with a fucking one. That's ridiculous. But yeah. Well, I think on there, we'll quickly just go over these beers once more, and then we'll wrap it up. So obviously, we're just drinking vodkas and fucking whiskey while we're on Insta. And then on the, obviously on here, we've did Lowlanders, and then we've did...
Ed? What's it called?
Uiltje.
Uiltje.
That one as well. This one over this one.
Yes.
But
Easy.
still both nice drinks as well.
Yeah, both nice drinks. This is more like your wheat beer.
Yeah.
And this is more like an IPA.
Yeah, definitely. So both totally different drinks, but also both really easy drinkable.
Yes.
And obviously we've had a good conversation tonight. Obviously, football, mountain football, beers.
People getting lashed in restaurants.
And also next door neighbours, 11 of each.
That's it.
That's it.
We've had a broad range today.
It's been a good fucking spectrum today. Nobody can disagree. But yeah, no, I just want to say once more, thanks very much for sending us the beers over. Like, obviously, a lovely
course.
present.
Anytime.
Nice, obviously, just to try them out as well. And like I said, like we've said, have a look on Tiny Rebel.
I will.
Tomorrow, but probably when you sober up a little bit, because you'll be steaming now.
Well, he's on the Herzog Jan, isn't he?
He's on the Colin. But yeah, have a look on Tiny Rebel tomorrow. Let us know what beers you want. Pump Up the Jam has to be on regardless. So didn't even bother
Peaches
looking
and
at that.
cream. If you like peach and you like milk, you like peaches and cream.
Wait, it's on Beer Wolf, so I might be able to get it.
Well, you need to try Pump Up the Jam. It's like a jam donut, and it's like.
Wait.
And well, we'll tell you now. You need to try Pump Up the Jam, Key Lime, Club Tropica, Electric Boogaloo. Oh, such a good drink.
Electric Boogaloo, yeah.
Tell me again tomorrow. That's better.
Yeah, you'll forget these, but there's 4 definitely that you need. And then obviously we'll get in touch with you about obviously those ones there as well.
Sweet.
But yeah, absolutely class. Love having you on as always. Nice.
Happy to have been here.
Nice just
It's always a good time.
Sorry?
It's always a good time to be.
Always. There's nothing better than like I said, we've said this from the get-go. Doing this podcast that we do, like on a Friday night, we do our Monday to Friday job, which is it's shite, it's boring, it pays the bills. But having something like this on a Friday night, well, we haven't been able to go to the pubs, just having a laugh with the boys.
It's what I said last time. It really adds value for me. I mean, yeah, not to get emotional, but I said it to Nat. She was upstairs. I said it's the best laugh I had in a while.
Not to go full game mode.
You got a Mick mode, and
He's gone fucking Lils mode. Everyone's in the family, doesn't it? Doesn't he?
Oh, I'm on Tiny Rebel's website, and they've got rhubarb and custard.
That is such a nice drink as well. It's such a nice drink. I love anything to do rhubarb wise. It's such a lovely drink.
These actually brought out as a limited edition Harry and Marv a few Christmases ago.
I've not tried it, but I bought Harry home. I bought Harry and Rex home from work yesterday. Ollie's Nab Rex. It's on top of his Xbox, and I put Harry in my bedroom on my shelf underneath me.
I've got Marv over there.
I put him underneath my TV
next to Tormund.
Do you know the little tiny pops, the Vinny pops?
Yeah.
We've got Harry and Marv, and I've bought I've not Rex from Fortnite, and they've been at work for the last 16 months, and I finally went in the office obviously the other day and I found them. I was like, they're coming home with me. Didn't care anything else in the dwarves can stay there, but I'm bringing them home.
But I've got my boy Tormund Giants being because people say I look like him. I actually signed an autograph of him before. Right, I was in a pub in Sunderland.
Professional American football player as well.
Yeah, I have. Yes. I was in a pub in England and someone year him out of Game of Thrones. I went, "Ooh, Tormund Giantsbane." I went, "I'm not Tormund Giantsbane." He goes, "You are." I went, "He's Norwegian." Oh, that's what you would say to try and get. I only gives the autograph, so I ripped the autograph out. Tormund. I was like, "Fucking there you go, mate." I'm not him. I would love to be him.
Absolute class. But yeah, so many great stories. We'll have obviously another catch up as well in a few weeks' time too. But
let her get out, Ed. Is Holland on the amber list? Are they?
I'm not sure.
We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out at some point where we'll either visit Ed or he'll come over. But it'll definitely happen. We'll go international as well, so we'll go all over.
Just come over, and I've got a place to stay for both of you. I'll make sure to have 2 separate beds.
Definitely, I didn't want to share a room with him again.
Well, I've just showed you on a twin room, Marty, is 2 single beds.
You know what I
mean? Google what can't speak, can't lie.
Look, and as we were there, I still bought
it's still, yeah. They saw yous and they thought, okay, yeah. They say twin beds, a twin room, yet they want 1 bed.
But the thing is, right? They looked at us and went, "The ginger one's the top."
Definitely.
The balding one's the bottom.
Marty has the receiver look.
Look, I just went fucking full south with me. I robbed everything from that room. I took all the
you did.
I took everything me.
Fucking Theodore's gone nuts. See you like.
Aye. Well, cool. Like I said, it's been an absolutely
before we leave,
episode.
Have you ever seen Prison Break, Ed?
Of course.
Obviously.
My brother looks like Teabag.
100% Teabag. 100%. 100%.
Brilliant.
What was that? Who was he playing for the other week?
Oh, it was like some national team on it. Czech
Russia?
Republic or someone like that.
It was somebody dodgy, but it was like
Everyone's like, Daz, I didn't know your Achilles are getting better.
it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So much like him.
Fucking Bagwell.
Cool. Well, let's finish it there then. But yeah, once more, thanks very much for coming on. Like I said, it's been such a
Thanks for having me, guys.
good laugh.
And it's always a pleasure.
Always,
when you're on.
always. We'll always bring you on the show. But yeah, might as well stay on while we finish up. Again, once more, guys. If you watch it or listen to this far, you may as well drop us a like and a comment, and especially subscribe as well. Because like I said, we've got a competition run again in a few weeks' time, where we try to get that 100 subscribers on YouTube. So please do drop us a follow on there. It's free. It's completely free. And we're available to download on Amazon, on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, fuck Android as normal, daft cunts.
I'll be in here.
You can't see it. It's there.
Oh, 2 seconds.
Send it to me and I'll send it there.
Well, it's in the group chat, but I'll send it to you.
But that's it. That's Steve's brother of a tea. But yeah, anyway, we massively appreciate you tuning in and obviously just showing us some support and love. Anything from you, Steve, before we let everybody go?
No, Ari, from me, it's been an absolute pleasure. I always enjoy when Ed's on.
Good laugh.
Good
Anything from you, Ed? Do you want to?
Thanks a lot for having me, guys. It was great again.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Well, Ed, I hope you have a lovely weekend. No doubt. I will speak to you in probably the next 10 minutes.
Probably, yeah.
Big dog. Unfortunately,
Ed, I'll speak to you next time you're on
yeah,
on the podcast.
Friends. Podcast friends.
Podcast friends.
Yes.
We're your FIFA friends. You were.
Oh, no. I put down, Ed liked it. It's coming home. Phil Foden. Marty never liked it.
What is?
When I put the Phil Foden thing on earlier, Gaza.
I didn't even see it, man.
home. Ed's liked it. Ed
Of
hearted
course. It's coming home.
It is coming home. Not for you. Not for us, obviously.
it.
Hey, I'm a quarter English, so
That's right.
Coolio.
Ed's 100% Sunderland fan.
He is. Well,
He's
sure.
got a more up-to-date shirt than I've got. I've got the Bentner shirt, right?
awesome.
but
mate.
what's
Okay.
better than that?
Absolutely great
Nothing.
episode.
I wore a
Lord
Bentner
Bentner.
shirt when we won the Checker Trade final.
Lord Bentner.
Okay, cool.
Lord.
Oh.
Right.
And
That's
on
it.
that fantastic
That's us.
note, everybody have a lovely weekend, guys. Stay safe. Enjoy the Euros. Take care.
Yes. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.